Take me to the channel for the PCP. Listen to some voicemails for the Minecraft stream. I really want to have Redcon funded by you. We can be procrastinators. Hello, welcome to another PCP episode. We took a bye week last week because of all the fuckery with that LaserBot episode getting up, but we're back. It's been 2 weeks since we recorded. We are fucked to go. Energized. I'm Ben Saint. Give and Take is here.
Hey.
And we have the kids from the down the block. We've got some dudes from dudes and gals, I guess, whatever. From the Shreddit podcast. Hello. Well, introduce yourselves.
Hello.
Howdy doody.
I am Reborn Pyro. I am the guy that grabs Ben's Reddit post every time he comes on to torture him with.
Grabs my Reddit post?
Ooh.
Yeah. The one you read on the episode?
Oh, sure, yeah. Because your podcast is about I thought you meant. Okay, yep. No, I got it. Continue. Somebody else. Go.
All right, I'm Kai. I'm a kitty man.
Nice.
But not really. Dab.
Don't forget that you're basically our audio engineer.
That too.
Don't tell them that I'm the brains. I'm simply here. I don't do anything. Shh.
Okay. Gotcha. Who else?
Hi, I'm Lumia. I'm the VTuber representative of the group, and they torture me every day with ABDL post. Help me.
No.
Nice.
No, that's just Reborn.
Dab.
You support it, Kai. Fuck you.
You're not wrong.
Okay, we got one more. Go.
Hello, my name is Assboi. I do the thumbnails and shit talk a lot. Yay.
Yeah. Okay, so the story. Yeah? Go on.
Shreddit. You guys are from a podcast called Shreddit. I haven't actually watched an episode yet. Sorry, I'm very sorry.
You're fine.
The story.
What the fuck is the show about?
The story with Shreddit, from my perspective, is that Reborn just I'm eating Brussels sprouts with bacon and eggs, by the way.
Okay.
For the viewers at home. That's so, you're just gonna have to deal with it. Reborn basically got in the PCP Minecraft server where we do Pixelmon and challenged me to a Pokemon battle, and for winning he shanghaied me into being on the Shreddit podcast, and that's why that happened. And then I did it again one other time. Lamau.
Ooh.
Link in the description to their podcast, I guess.
Hell yeah.
If you're interested. Yeah.
And shout out
Go
to
on.
the Chad PCP Minecraft server and the Chad Marin who runs it. He is amazing. Patreon, get in the server and have some fun.
I would agree with all of that.
But so to answer your question, Gib, so what we do is every week we take on a new subreddit and we have a wacky cast of diverse guests. Every episode has a new guest, and every week is a new subreddit. And we all grab posts from that subreddit, what we all personally think to be the stupidest post on the sub, and then we make fun of them and editorialize the post as the episodes go on.
Others of us may or may not spend exactly 10 minutes before we start recording to locate posts and or delay it by a few 10, 20, 30 minutes looking for posts. But that's neither here nor there.
I imagine you
I see.
could spend hours trawling through shitty subreddits looking for posts from weirdos.
We have.
Like there's
We do a
no
little
end.
trolling.
There's no end. We do a little trawling. There's no end to the amount of time you could spend just like digging up weird shit on there if you wanted to.
Yeah, and sometimes there's so much just good posts that you could make fun of, and it's hard to pick between the ones you want, so you spend time,
Quote
okay,
unquote. Good
which is
posts.
the worst?
Yeah. I
haven't been on Reddit in a donkey's age.
a donkey.
I don't know I haven't been on there in an age of time, a certain amount of
Donkey?
time. I haven't been on there.
You're lucky. You're very lucky.
Don't go. It's not any better than what it was.
Sometimes
I've
when I'm
exclusively used it for Shreddit. I'd never use Reddit. It's just for looking for terrible posts. That's my experience with this.
I used to look for like local events on on Reddit. I found one or two back in the day, but I haven't done that in a while.
At my experience with Reddit, I'm like Kai, I never used it before Shreddit, but I knew it had a really bad reputation. And it's funny, since starting Shreddit, we've actually had a few moderately famous micro internet celebrities reach out to us, and there's like a huge consensus of almost all of them universally just hate Reddit. Like it seems like
Everyone
most
seems to
people
hate Reddit. It's just, which is good for us.
Yes. It's great when you join somebody that's kind of famous and you join their Discord and you start shilling your show, and then they go, "Oh shit, you guys make fun of Reddit? Based, let me on."
Dude,
Is
me
there-
too.
Is there anyone that actually likes Reddit?
There must be.
No.
It's like people
Mm.
still post in there.
True, but I've never met anyone that likes Reddit.
I mean, every social, every like website or every community has their own kind of bad reputation. Like I use Twitter. Twitter's the only one I use, but like I don't like it, and everyone knows that it's bad for various reasons.
Yeah.
It's because there's people on there.
Well, yeah, for starters. Although, I mean, I guess maybe the people that use Facebook don't mind Facebook because they're all boomers and they don't know any better. So maybe that's different.
Everyone who does mind Facebook left Facebook a while ago.
Yeah, yeah, true. But like the alternatives are just not that good.
If you're willing to leave Facebook, you're probably not going to be happy anywhere. You're going to be more of a nomad.
I've used Reddit a little bit in the past, like branching off from browsing like icanhascheeseburger.com, looking at cat
Nice.
memes.
Sometimes
And that's like that's a meme place. You go to Reddit for other memes, but I never really got into the habit of using it recreationally.
Mhm.
I only went back to like shill my channel, and then I learned that shilling is bad, so I just never used it.
Yeah. It's the rule system about that is very weird. Like you yourself are not allowed to shill anything, but if you create an alt account and then just go, "Hey, check out this show," it's okay and encouraged.
I mean, I've done that.
Mm-hmm.
won't
yeah,
lie.
I mean,
Committed to
different
cardinal
subreddits
sin.
have different rules or whatever about it. Different rules of enforcement. Sometimes let's see, I've gone on Reddit to like, I spammed the Jennifer Diane Wrights lecture like all over like 20 different subreddits when it came out. I mean, I don't know if it like got much attention anywhere.
When you don't even check, you're like, just in case.
Well, I mean, what does it matter? Like, if it gets views, if it doesn't get views, it's not like checking on my
completely
posts
agree.
to see
It's not
how
like
they're
you
doing.
care
Well,
about your reputation on said subreddit.
no,
It's like,
not at all.
It's
It's
fine.
about getting eyes to YouTube, where I make my pittance in ad revenue.
Always sell merch. Don't sell ads.
I like selling ads. I don't have to think about it.
You could sell ads if you're like doing a contract with the actual company, because then you can get like decent cash payments, and you can like keep most of the margin if you're willing to do the legwork. But like
Selling merch is
Yeah.
hard. You have to actually sell it. You have to actually convince someone to buy it. I mean, I'm speaking from a position of privilege as someone who actually has like a couple of videos that get regular traffic, the lecture videos. So like from my perspective, I love that ads run on there because it's just like a little bit of money just kind of
It's what-
passively trickling into my
That's what we
into
call
my
passive
hands.
income.
It's what we call passive income. It's great. It's not that much, but I'm like, oh, it's kind of the greatest thing that's ever happened to me. You know what? I'll just say it. No cap. No word of a lie. It's the best thing that's happened.
That's
to me.
the game. You just got to keep doing that until you have enough money that you ain't got to do shit. You can just leave those videos up and you're good.
That's why it's been such a huge mistake that I have made and continue to make to not post the Sanchu lecture volume 2. But at this point, I'm in for a penny, in for a pound, and I've made up my mind that I won't post it until the game is done. So I just have to live with the consequences of that.
You got to do the big brain move and just cut it up into like 20-minute chunks and then have a bunch of different videos, all of which getting ad revenue.
That's not how it works anymore. Now the algorithm is about watch time.
Well, it's technically about a watch session. So if you go from one video to another to another to another and you continue to watch it, all of that entire duration is applied to that first video and the rest of them.
Yeah, but like splitting the video up wouldn't.
I feel like people's patience with like, I gotta click on another one. You piece of shit. I'm bored, and then they leave. But if
the
you just
YouTube
allow
meta,
them to passively continue to watch the one video.
the YouTube meta used
not
to be 10 minutes chunks.
Yeah.
To maximize views, and that was when, and I remember that because that's when we were doing fucking on TBAP. Me and Nate did Equestria Bound, and we did like 200 fucking episodes of that game, and it broke it up into like 10-15 minute segments. Now,
How much money did you get from that? Was
Like-
that like a
like
super
nothing.
profitable?
no,
Okay.
no, of course not.
I remember the views were like maybe a few thousand.
No,
or
on
even
Equestria
if that.
Bound, no. Wait, actually,
I mean, TPAP was
You know
pretty
what?
big in the pony sphere.
I mean, for a pony channel, it was modestly. No, I wouldn't even call it
you
large.
had a
I
few
would say it
videos
was
with
medium.
hundreds of thousands.
Did we?
Yeah,
We
but
might
that was gonna
cracked
that would
100K
have
once or
CPMs of
twice.
like $1 though, right?
Geez. TBAT plays Equestria Bound. Let me see how many views. The trailer for TBAT plays Equestria Bound got 2,000 views. The first episode of TBAT plays Equestria Bound got 3,000. And I have to imagine. Okay, so that's actually more than I thought. TBAT plays never even hit 2,000 subscribers. So, oh man. I wonder what the drop off. I wonder what the drop off was hundreds of episodes later. Is there a playlist
10
here?
viewers, 2 viewers.
I would be
Rip.
shocked. TBAP. I'm gonna go. I'm gonna find the numbers. I have to know.
I remember watching like the entirety of your let's play of the it was like a Game Boy game pony.
Legacy of the Pony. It's so good.
Yeah, that
Honestly-
was fun. But I got
honestly-
so bored of the other ones.
Yeah, I can see that. Legacy. I mean, Legacy of the Pony. Like to this day, I think about it and I'm like, damn, there were some really great, like little fucking personal project like game mods, pony theme, like the pony dev scene. I mean, it wasn't anything like professional, but like for a little like for
Bless
a little
you.
fucking thank you. Take a game and mod it to make it a pony thing and put it out into the world that people can play. It was amazing. The quality was insane, and there was so much of it. Ponyvania, Equestria Bound, Mega Pony, Legacy of the Pony, genius. Legacy of the Pony only had 12 episodes. Okay, by episode 100, less than 200 views per episode on Equestria Bound.
Oh
So
no.
the drop off was immense. Yeah.
The thrilling
I didn't
conclusion
realize there
most
was that
people
much
never
pony
saw.
content.
Hmm. Say what now? I missed that. What'd you say?
I just said I didn't realize that there wasn't or or was so much pony content out there.
That's
What do you
literally-
mean?
Well, games
My
anyway.
first, you must be new around here. That was my first contact. I've said this before. My first contact with MLP fandom was on Newgrounds. Someone made the game called Story of the Blanks, I think, and it's about
Was that the scary one?
the kind of scary one about Apple Bloom in the forest, the forbidden
She
forbidden
gets
forest.
fucking murdered. That was too hard. I couldn't beat that.
I did beat it. What's the forest called? The like evil forest near Ponyville.
I think that's
Everfree Forest.
Yes.
Everfree.
I think it was the Everfree Forest. Yeah. That was it.
Fun
Pony
fact,
games, man. Pony games. And you know what? And I'm making another one. Phantom's Revenge will be the last and greatest pony game ever made.
Fun fact, Assboi is new here. I don't
Yes.
think he heard of the PCP before us.
No.
Lucky him.
He's
I
free
guess?
from the chains that bind him. Another fun fact, this Shreddit actually started in a PCP server.
I mean, I had a feeling like Lumia. I've seen you in servers around, in particular.
Yeah, I'm in several PCP servers. I'm
I-
very
I
active in
kind of got the-
Minecraft. Or was.
Podcast gang represent. Yeah.
You podcast
Yes, I
gang.
recognize Reborn from the podcast server.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, since you got me on Shreddit by challenging me to a Pokemon battle in the PCP Minecraft server, yeah, that makes sense. You're not the only podcast to start out of a Discord server, out of a PCP Discord server. So, how does it feel to not be unique?
Hold on, are we the first one that started in a PCP Discord server and actually got on the PCP?
No, I think did the Pro and Non get on here? I guess they kind of did.
Eleazar, I don't know if Eleazar really counts. He was kind of friends with them, and he became our
No, I mean,
editor. So
Does it count? Does it count in the like Oops All Guests episode? How many people were in that? I feel like there was a whole like a bunch of Pro. And
yeah,
Non
some
people in
of the Pro and On people were in there. There was also the Crow Masticators. Everyone forgets about the Crow Masticators. I think even they
what
forgot
now?
about themselves.
there. There's so much stupid lore. Then there's the Teen CP.
I've been seeing Spiral. Spiral's been going through his rewatch of the show and taking extensive notes. And yeah, one of the things that came up was like, oh yeah, anyone remember the Crow Masticators?
Don't remember them.
Right.
Not gonna
Somebody-
lie.
I don't
Somebody
even
made it
know
a
what
real
that
thing.
is, and I'm scared to ask.
Briefly. Don't worry about it. I don't know
Okay.
either. The
It's
name
just
is the
crows
only
that eat
important part.
people, or people that eat crows. I'm not really sure.
Well, it's based. I mean, they were supposed to be like our rivals or our nemesis or something.
I
I thought it was the pizza
I think
party.
it started off as a joke on our show.
Yeah.
Like, oh, the rivals of the PCP, the Crow Masticators, like stupidest name we could come up with, and people
Yeah.
were like, yeah, let's roll with that.
Nice,
let's actually
dude.
do that.
This
And
is
then
gonna
they
be
made
big.
an episode.
Yeah.
I don't know whether they made anything actually, but
I
I know
think they
people
did.
said they were.
I think YouTube has the answers. We can find out. Crow Masticators.
I feel like you might be getting something you might not want.
No.
Because it's kind of
There
similar
is-
to Crow Masturbators, and I,
I
don't
swear
know how I
there
feel
is. There
about
was a
that.
channel called the Crow Masticators.
No, to
And the
masticate is to
first-
chooser.
I think there's one video.
There's nothing wrong with chewing.
There's
just
a Crow
sounds funny.
There was a Crow Masticators fan meetup. I mean, the timing is right. Yes, this it's real. Okay, the first
It's real. It wasn't a fever dream.
look at this. No, I'll prove it. Look right there. They made their own version of the logo and everything.
Bruh.
I've
Wow.
heard. I've never
What a-
actually looked
bruh.
at this before. They had a fucking fan meetup.
Man, they spent a whole minute to like export it and everything.
Oh my god, the,
The
audio
Crow-
quality
The
is
Crow
terrible.
they did interviews.
Oh, is it?
This is
I'm
a
trying to
whole
think of all the
fucking
other
thing.
shows.
This is a whole fucking thing.
You could argue the Sketchy People podcast is a PCP offshoot because they're all fans of the PCP and met through that.
Yeah.
Now they've got like a whole thing going on.
I think they did all meet because they were PCP listeners. I think. So yeah, that probably counts.
And
I
I
mean-
guess arm retrieval counts in a way.
I don't know. I
Actually,
wouldn't
no,
count that
no,
because
that's a
Munchie
Munchie
started
project.
that.
That's-
Yeah, I
yeah,
wouldn't
that's
say
different.
that one counts.
Looks like I did
Damn,
not
these
know
Brussels
my
sprouts are
PCP
good.
history. GG.
Mm.
I mean, there's a lot of it.
Well, Spiral is the lore master now. He remembers it, so we don't have to. I think he's
What a
compiling
hero.
He's compiling images, like screenshots of all our quotes. I think he's gonna make a big, like, Imgur album with like a chronological list of like all the stupidest things we ever said.
I don't know if it's gonna beat the Paddy Iscord one. Ah, that one's so good.
Yeah.
Wait, what
That's
is
the
that?
best Imgur album I've ever seen.
What's in it?
So on the Discord, there is a guy named Greg. That's just his Discord name. And every
Sure.
time someone said something stupid in the Discord, he screenshots it and uploads it to the Imgur album. So
I see.
He's
there's
been doing
just
this
an
for a
image.
while.
Yeah, he's been doing this for 2 years.
Damn, I never knew about that.
It's good.
Am I in there?
I do
Probably.
not think so. Hold on.
No, you would never say
Aw.
anything stupid, Gib.
No, I've said stupid things. I swear.
No, I don't believe it. I don't believe
Oh,
it.
here, I'll share it. I have it bookmarked.
Okay.
I love this thing so much. There you go. Enjoy,
I'll have a little look.
because you'll probably know some of these people. Reborn's in it. He's on the second one. Man, Pog. Anyway, enough about the PC.
Enough about the
Iscord.
PCP. I've had enough. Enough with the procrastinators already. Who even are these losers?
I'm like 364 more images. Okay, well, I'll look over that
Yeah.
in my own time.
Yeah, it's a thing to do when you got time.
Would this be a good time to give our deep lore origin story?
Please.
Okay, so about a year and a half ago, a guy named Soyboy Theories, you might recognize the name.
Oh, you're going way back. Oh, I see.
Soyboy wanted to play D&D with me, so I joined his campaign.
Just don't make this a Merlogic hour-long story.
No, this is
about,
quick. This is quick. I'm just
okay.
setting it up.
Yeah.
So
Hey,
Soyboy,
if Merlogic, if you're listening, fuck you. Okay. Go.
he's actually mad that I'm on.
Oh wait, no, I forgot. But you're the guy who introduced me.
Yes, he's mad that I'm on this show
I
right now.
forgot about that, but you're the one that got him to come on in the first place. That guy sucks.
He does.
Dude, I explained how YouTube works to him, and he called me a Jew.
Because you explained how YouTube worked.
Yeah, just how the algorithm worked, and yeah, he just said I was Susan Schill or something like that, and then stopped talking to me.
Okay.
Fascinating. That's exactly very classic Merlogic move.
All right. So Soyboy and Affisama, another big YouTuber. I was playing D&D with them, and it was the first time I ever played D&D, so I made an ass out of myself. And one of the other players, named Sean Breezy, made a Reddit post making fun of me. He made 5. A few months later, a big YouTuber, Crit Crab, picked up the story and started making videos. So I joined VC in the PLOODGER Iscord, and I have everybody else join, and we start making fun of Crit Crab in the Reddit post. Kai randomly joins. This is the first day I met Kai. And we spend about an hour making fun of the post again, except this time with Kai, and we were like, let's make a podcast out of this.
Yeah.
I mean, what else? What else are you gonna do? What else are you gonna do with that? Nothing. It's the only thing to do.
Meanwhile, I passively actually know how like audio engineering and stuff, so I'm like, yeah, we could do that.
Amazing. And look how far we've come.
Yes.
Ugh. What's that about?
Yep.
Yeah.
We're sure doing this. I sure am reading Reddit every week.
And you're on the Procrastinators. This is like that episode of the Simpsons. When Lisa's thinking about what school
When they
she
went to
wants
the
to go.
Procrastinators podcast. Yeah, I remember that episode.
Lois, this is just like when Homer Simpson was a guest on the Procrastinators podcast. No, this is just like when Lisa's thinking about what school she wants to go to, and she wants to go to Harvard, and someone suggests Brown, and she's like, Brown? And then Otto is like, hey, don't worry, don't sweat it, kiddo. I went to Brown, and look at me. Now I drive the bus. And it's like, that's you right now. It's like, now you drive the bus. You're on the PCP.
Hell yeah.
You've moved up.
Life goals.
Wait, does Otto do that twice? Because I thought that moment was like Bart gets an F, where he's like, oh, I'm going to have to
It's a
repeat
long
the 4th
show.
grade. And it's like, Otto's
Oh,
like,
no, you're
don't
right.
worry, I repeated the 4th grade myself twice. Now
now
I
look at me.
drive the
Now-
school bus.
You're right. I was mixing up the episodes.
I don't know,
It
the
was Bart
Simpsons-
getting an F.
The Simpsons retcons a lot of things.
I remember. Now that you say it, I'm sure that you're right. It's the Bart gets an F
That
episode.
isn't a fire
That's
episode.
the episode. That's the episode where there's that sweet moment between him and Mrs. Krabappel when
Yeah.
she lets him pass because he because he like just
Demonstrates
barely
applied
failed, but she
knowledge.
gives him like the one extra point he needs because he really like proved that he was willing to put the work in or whatever. It's a good episode.
Um,
And then he went to
Remember that one
fucking
very vividly.
Camp Krusty or whatever.
you know what's really weird about the PCP?
All kinds of things.
What?
We have a strange overlap of fans. Like even people that randomly find us, I have talked to them and they've mentioned, "Oh yeah, I was a fan of the PCP and I saw you guys and recommended."
I mean,
And I knew we started in a PCP server, right? So there was going to be a little bit of overlap.
There's that, and I mean, there's also the fact that I was a guest, so maybe if
that's
they
true.
found you, so that doesn't really surprise me very much.
YouTube will recommend your videos based on the viewing habits of the people who currently watch you. So
that makes sense.
and if like actually like 100 or 200 or so all have that in common, it'll just start showing up in everyone's recommended feed. Yeah. Yes. It makes sense. It is mother brain AI bullshittery that is
Fascinating.
occurring.
Oh,
See, this is why Kai is the big brain of our group. You know, he just knows these things.
Ben, I owe you an apology from like a year ago.
I agree.
Yeah. Do you remember the
All right.
you remember when the PCP dating sim was coming out, and then a week before the demo came out, a shitty fan made game came out that didn't work?
A shitty fan
Well, it
made
worked,
game.
but it was like really shoddily put
Yeah.
together
I don't.
deliberately.
What? Oh, it was like a parody of
Yeah.
the dating sim. Yeah.
Yeah, that's my fault.
It's your fault that it
Did you
didn't
make
I
work.
worked on that. I was the programmer behind that.
Damn, I forgot that happened. I do
remember
remember
that
now
one
that you
mostly
mentioned it,
because there was like a school shooting ending.
Yeah.
With Mumkey.
Yeah.
That's right.
No need, bro. Wrote the game.
Fun fact, No Need Bro makes us send all of our audio files to the email address they made for the spoof of the PCP dating sim.
Yeah, you're like, all right, where do I send my audio files? You're like, it's at the real PCP dating sim at fucking Gmail.
I can never because of that.
And everyone's like, is this really where I send it? Yep. That's our editor's email.
Whoever controls the PCP dating sim, I think they still log in occasionally. I think they retweeted the Tails Gets or the Laserbot interview announcement, which was pretty nice of them. I'm not sure who it is that runs the account, but I'm sure it's one of the devs. What a period in history. Speaking of like PCP stuff that exists for some reason, did I mention on the episode yet that I finished writing the Road to RadCon Chapter 5? Or was that before that I mentioned?
No.
Yeah, I want to.
That was pre-episode.
Yeah, so I just want to take a minute and be like, yeah, so viewers, you've probably all forgotten this, but during the RadCon 4 Kickstarter campaign, the promise was that Trixie would write 5 chapters of the thing if the goals were hit. All the goals were hit, and then if we hit another goal, we would print it and give $100 plus backers the printed version of Road to RadCon. We hit that goal, so she only wrote 4, so I wrote the 5th chapter. It's the longest chapter by far.
Probably also the best.
It's honestly, I can't judge. I feel reading back through it, I read it and I'm like, hey, I kind of like what I wrote. I kind of think it's funny, but like I can't judge my own writing, so I have no idea if it's good. It amuses me. That's all I can say. And then yeah, so I guess we'll probably be making a Kickstarter announcement soon that like, hey, if you pledged $100, you know, either let us, if you've changed your address or something, let us know your new address, or otherwise we'll just be sending out those books to like everyone's same old addresses. But I'm sure a few people have probably changed address, so I don't know. We'll make an announcement.
It's been like 7 years, so
it's been
probably
like
pretty likely.
It's been a year and a half since RadCon 4. It's been probably over a year since like the other merch went out.
Mm-hmm.
It's oh, and Yeah, I've been getting. I got Michi Fostered. I got her to make the cover art, and she's been sending me sketch sample. I showed you guys a little before the call, and it looks so good. It is going to look so great in like pamphlet form. I'm not exactly sure what format it's going to be in. It's going to be a booklet or pamphlet or zine or something. It will arrive in the mail for everyone to enjoy. Maybe we can sell extra copies on Gumroad. Fuck
yeah, I mean, if we
for
have to,
$100.
like, print-
If
How
you have to
many-
order them in bulk.
we can figure it out later.
How many what?
You have to.
I looked it up.
I was just wondering how many 100 backers there are.
It was
that need it.
I counted it up before. It was 126.
Okay.
So probably I'll make like 150 or maybe 200 copies, and there will be a few extra. Just for fun. Yeah, I counted that out before because I was looking at local print shops and thinking like it might be cheaper for me to just get it printed at a local print shop if it's just a zine or something, instead of because the comic printing service that I use for the comics, I feel like there are probably cheaper ways to print a text only booklet than something that is meant to print like high resolution images like a comic book.
Yeah.
I think I suspect someone must be using like a what's the word, like a movable printed type printing press. Who was the inventor of the printing press? I was gonna quote
Mr. Print.
no inventor of
Mr. Press.
Yes, that's it.
Technically, it was the Chinese.
Johannes Gutenberg. He's got someone must be using have an old Johannes Gutenberg ass movable printed type machine they'll just let me use for free. I hope. Yeah. Anyway, I'm excited about that. The cover looks great. Michi's a very, very good,
Will you
very good drafts person.
Will you be distributing them signed by you?
That sounds labor intensive.
I'll fucking God, if someone gives me some money, I'll do that.
Like, I don't
Yeah,
know.
whatever.
Are you gonna?
Yeah,
you're
whatever.
Gonna, you're gonna.
Someone
grease the
gives me
wheels
money,
here?
I'll
You're
do
gonna-
anything.
I'll do anything for money. Yeah. I mean, if someone that we didn't offer that as like a reward, but if someone is like, Ben, I will just send you $20 through PayPal if you just sign my copy before you put it in the envelope. I'll do it. That's right. That's my promise to you. So I hope. So since you asked, I assume that's something you'd be interested in.
Yes. I was not
yes.
a $100 backer tier. I'd have to buy the book itself and then pay you extra to sign it.
Pay the $20, then he sends it to you, never having sent the original 100.
Oh, you know what? Yeah.
Since I'm sure we'll have extras, yeah, I bet there are at least a few people who would find it amusing to have a copy of it, and yeah, I'll probably offer them on like Gumroad or something. Why not? Throw more into the PCP coffers, I guess.
Hell yeah.
Hey, you
Hey.
know about Kickstarters? I just had one.
Oh my god,
It was pretty good.
It was really good. Can we talk about the ending? Can we talk about the hype as fuck ending?
Oh yeah. So for the month of the Kickstarter, I decided I was gonna stream with my little VTuber punk avatar. It's just like to build up hype, to build up like hype moments,
Mm-hmm.
just to get people thinking about it, so they can shill it constantly. The Kickstarter as it was going on, and right at the end, I was playing Hollow Knight as I had been. I'd beaten the game already, and I was doing a new save file on Steel Soul, which is like one death and your save file is deleted.
So,
Mhm.
Hollow
And I
Knight?
was just I initially did it.
Jesus.
Yeah. Initially, I did it just as a little thing, like, oh well, I beat the game. What else can I do?
Gib is like pretty
I'll try
good at
this.
video games. Gib has like a
I'm-
weird knack for like hardcore games.
Pog you.
I mean, Hollow Knight's just so fun. It's so
That's true.
fun to play, and it's good.
True.
But yeah, I Steel Soul run. Did not expect to get to like the third boss or whatever, but just sort of casually playing through it. The final day, I was like, okay, let's just play it. Let's see how far I can get. Turns out, near the end, it's feasible for me to actually complete the game, because I have enough of the things, I could go to the boss. It wouldn't be like 100% completion, but I could beat the final boss, get to the credits within the last like 20 minutes of the Kickstarter ending. There was a timer on screen.
It was like 15 minutes away from the Kickstarter ending, and you were like, okay, I'm gonna do it. And then you started like doing last minute preparations and doing your badges and whatever.
Yeah,
Charms.
like I needed to get one more dreamer, and then that was it. I could just go to the final boss and try and win on a like no death run.
Yeah.
And it was like the biggest hype moment because
it was so fucking good.
Obviously a one mistake would mean that all of the hype deflated.
It was so,
right at the end of the Kickstarter. It would have been
so
really
good.
upsetting.
It was so tense because you did kind of fuck up a few times, and it kind of looked like you were gonna lose. I kind of thought thought you were gonna lose. You were on 1 health when you beat him. I thought you were gonna lose.
I was on 1 health. I made a clip of it. It's the coolest thing ever. I'm so
the clip
happy.
is really good. Yeah. Like when you beat him, I see like the explosion animations, and I'm like, I'm not sure if like whether that means it's over or if there's like another phase or something. So he starts blowing up, and I'm like, what? Pog? Is it Pog time? And that you beat him with,
yeah.
Oh yeah, you beat him with like I think there was literally like 2 minutes left or something.
It was 4 minutes and 20 seconds when the credits were rolling, and that was funny.
Blaze it.
Mm-hmm.
And then the
Kickstarter. Oh yeah, that's right.
The Kickstarter was like, it was doing really well the whole time in that last day, and it was just sort of like everything that could go correctly did.
Even
including the fact that we did not hit the 6,666 amount of pounds on the Kickstarter, which would have summoned the devil.
Narrowly
which would probably
avoided.
be a bad thing.
Narrowly avoided
the new stretch
summoning
goal.
the devil. Thank God.
It would have been an absolute travesty.
it was only
a lot
like
of explaining
50,
to do.
It was like only like 50 pounds away or something. It was pretty close, but no devil. We can all breathe a sigh of relief. Delicious.
Yeah. So I had a good month playing that game for the first time. By the way, the first playthrough, and then the second playthrough was the Steel Soul run. It was just unbelievable. And then the Kickstarter hit all the stretch goals, and even some joke ones that I had to come up with. It's great, and now I have to do a lot of stuff.
Did you already show me
exciting.
The graph, the final graph? Or I think you might have showed it to me like the day before. Do you have the final money graph?
Yeah, let me have a look.
I love the money graphs. It's because a Patreon shows you a little graph of how like your total pledges progress over time, and it's always like it shoots up at the beginning, and then it kind of like levels off and kind of trickles up, and then towards the end it like woo up at the as FOMO kicks in, and everyone's like, oh, I guess it's now or never. I gotta pledge.
Yeah, it was. Like, I was so worried before the Kickstarter because I'd had a Kickstarter fail before.
Hell yeah.
Damn.
But
Damn,
initially, I did one stream. Goal was hit within 2 hours of me making it live, and it happened on stream. That was fun. And then, it slowed down as people who were already, people who really wanted it got it immediately. And then slowly but surely it creeped up. And then I announced the plush, the Lord of Ghosts plush tier, would be possible if we got like a few backers. Mm-hmm. And I did all the calculations for the costs of the delivery, which is really, really expensive, and it's annoying. But it's how it works with packages overseas, I guess. But then that's the spike that happens around the 11th, 12th of July. Is when I opened that up, and then each big pledge, all the big fans got the plush, and it's like all the 25, 31
all the
plushes
PLOODGERs.
I need to get.
All the PLOODGERs.
The fucking PLOODGERs.
Wait, I'll post it in the chat. The 1 to 99-year-old PLOODGER. That was Oblivion. Oblivion Fall made the joke in the chat. He said, "I'm gonna plooge," and I just thought that was the funniest thing I'd ever heard. So I had to go and make this immediately, with only like an hour left. But it was worth it.
Plooge.
He's base.
I I've already ordered the pins from China, so those are flying in.
Did you use the company that I recommended?
I don't think so. I just shopped around and found like one that was good. And on Alibaba.
Yeah.
And I just gotta,
shit is so
get 150 or 100. I can't remember how many pins, but enough.
Shit is so damn cheap on Alibaba. Holy fuck.
Yeah, that's because they get you with shipping. Like half the price is trying to ship things.
A little bit, yeah, a little bit.
A little bit, but like pins are so light they could, and bulk order. They're cheap. The shipping is all in the cost.
God,
it's like
getting pins made. Okay, yeah, the shipping's a bit of a bitch, but like getting pins made in the UK from the company that I had make the Poobah pins, it was like the cost was like $3, like $2 or $3 a pin. Getting them made in China through Alibaba, they were like 40 cents a pin.
Holy
and like
shit.
yeah, they did charge me a little for like they made the mold, and they charged me like a mold making fee. But I was ordering like hundreds of them, so it was still like by far cheaper. I probably saved like $1,000 or more just by ordering.
Yes,
from there.
all the benefits of not having a minimum wage, but none of the actual consequences because I don't live there.
They must have a minimum wage. That's anti-China.
Yeah, we have a
propaganda.
minimum wage. Do you mean in the UK? Of course we do.
No, he's talking about China.
No, yeah, China is like absurdly like open market, and it's an issue.
I haven't looked it up, but they must have something. There must be some kind of bottom floor.
They are remarkably capitalistic for as like imperialistic as they are. It is a weird mismatch. Like it's a weird.
I don't know why you say those are those a contradiction. I thought you were gonna say they were weirdly capitalist for how they call themselves communists.
That too.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's where I thought you were going with that.
It's about
we're
what I was going.
I mean, we're imperialists. We love that shit. We love empire building.
You're not
in the
wrong.
United States of America.
Dude, I love Age of Empires.
Yeah, we love our 4X. It's good. Mwah.
Actually, I suppose imperialism specifically, yeah, it does tend to be a, yeah, you know what, recanted.
Okay. We've all learned something.
I've got also the Red Man comic.
The zine.
But in putting the zine, for those for because that was one of the stretch goals. Is along with the Lord of Ghosts comic, every physical tier will get a Red Man comic free of charge. No need to increase your pledge, and those are looking pretty good. They're so stupid. I put a few like author's commentary under a few of them, and it's funny because they were just put on Twitter. Half of them are like jokes I came up with. Half of them are just like things I was thinking in the form of like the same format as a joke. So it's like, I don't see the punchline. I don't get it. And that's why I find it so funny.
Yeah.
Because there's no punchline. Redman's like kind of a terrible stand-up comedian. Nobody knows what he's doing. Neither does he.
Did you say that you were going to make like the cover and the back cover are just like also going to be Redman comics, but they're going to be...
Yeah, I think that's every part
funny.
of... Every part of the comic, the zine is going to be a Redman comic. So the cover is just going to be like a Redman comic with Redman saying, "Oh my God, it's the Redman comic. You're reading the front. Hey, hi," some stupid thing.
Yeah. I said before that like I love the Redman comics, but they're all buried on Twitter. To read them, I would have to like scroll back through posts and posts and posts and find them, and I'll never do that. So the only way I'll ever see them again is if I get the zine, and now I'm getting the zine. So it's a happy ending.
Yeah, it's a lot of work coming up.
Bro.
I've got to like put together the Redman. I've put all of the pages that already exist, and I'm thinking I should write some new ones and like add some like value to people, like if they want to see exclusive Redman comics. I can't think of anything.
That's how I felt. That's how I felt with Vapors, the Vaporettes. I was like, I guess I gotta write like something to happen. Okay.
I felt that way as well for the Lord of Ghost stories, the ghost stories that are in the Lord of Ghost comic.
God, I haven't started working on mine, but
I came up with
will
like
be moving
like,
soon, and then I will work. I will work. I promise.
Yeah, don't worry about it. I'll kick people in the behind and about that in a little while. But for the moment, I have my own things to do, so I gotta prepare. I gotta like get the packaging. That's a whole lot of stuff. I sure hope I don't fuck it up.
Yeah, man, that would be that sure would suck if you fucked it up.
Yeah.
No, it's good. It's gonna be good. It's gonna be good. I plooged, and I'll never regret it. What else? Okay. Here's a thing that happened this week. Did anyone play the Google Doodle for the Olympics?
No.
The what?
Oh my god.
What's that?
I hope it's still like this by the time this episode airs. You know, like how Google will make its logo something different. Well, damn. I'm.
Oh, I can see.
Now I'm thinking
like
this
a
might blow
game.
your minds. The Google Doodle this week, it's a whole video game. It's like a big video game that you
Really?
can play.
This
Yeah.
is Pug.
Okay.
It's awesome. It ruled.
What the fuck? It's got an animated anime
It's like-
intro.
Yeah, it's got like cutscenes and stuff. It's a whole fucking like adventure game. Apparently there was another one. There was like a Halloween one that they did a previous year. Like the same company or the same developer made like another Google game. But this is I guess the second one. And yeah, you're this little cat who's going to some island, and like it's an Olympic thing, so it's like you go into like become the champion in all these different sports. You go around and you like do quests and like, you know, solve people's problems and stuff. It rules. It's
This
so
is
great.
amazing.
I'm just watching this
Yeah.
intro. This is great.
Oh, this is
Yeah.
fun. It's just a
So
bunch of
good.
mini
Is it the-
games.
Oh, okay.
I don't know if I 100%ed it. Like I think there might have been some events that I didn't find. But I did do all of the like side quests, like all of like the story side quests where like you gotta find someone's lost key to the basement or whatever, like all that shit. So I feel pretty good about it. I just thought I'd mention that because like someone told me, damn, who was it? Was it someone on the stream? No, we didn't stream this week. Oh no, I think it was one of my roommates. One of my roommates told me like, hey, did you see the Google Doodle today? I was like, no. It's like, you should check it out, it's pretty good. I was like, okay. Then I went and I found it. I was like, wow, my god. And then I spent like 3 hours playing it that I should have been writing Road to Radcon, but I got it written in the end anyway.
Nice.
So it's fine. it all worked out. Yeah. So now, all right, let's take a break from the podcast for everyone to go play that, and we'll convene in 2 hours.
Base.
It's great.
Base.
It rule. It's called it's called like the Summer Games or something. Champion Island is what it's called, and it's fucking rules. I liked the race. I liked the racing event the best.
Which race did you like the most?
I don't, wait, actually, the climbing one is really good too. The climbing one is pretty fun. Although, the second, because they have like a basic one you have to do to like call it complete, but then there's like a secret, I think every sport has a secret second and third, like, harder version of the sport that you can find, and I don't think I found all of those. But I was like screaming at the like harder version of climbing and running. Those ones, I think the other ones I found very easy, but those two I like had to play them like a dozen times each to actually beat them. They're freaking hard, bro. I'm Team Blue, by the way. I'm the team with the buff minotaurs living in the city area.
Mhm.
I thought that was cool. I think we're way behind in there's like a leaderboard. It's like yeah, there's like a global leaderboard, and like you can join a team, and then I think probably how well you do, like your high scores in the different sports, will like contribute to your team. Yeah, yeah. There's like it's like a global. It's like slime. It's like Rowdies versus Killers, like global slime counter.
That's pretty pog.
Yeah.
It's so pog. It's so
Is this
pog.
gonna
Okay.
disappear? This
Who?
game.
Probably.
Damn.
Probably.
I think it will disappear, but I feel like it'll be archived somewhere.
I hope so,
Yeah.
because this is really cool.
I kind of want to go and find the old Halloween game that they apparently made for a previous Halloween.
Can we
Because
look up the game developer who made it? Maybe they'd have it.
hold on. Google Champion Island developer. Maybe it was like an in-house. Maybe it was like just an in-house Google. Okay, well, the animated scenes were animated by Studio 4C. Google Champion. What if I tried Google Champion Island Halloween? Okay, I guess it was Google Doodle Halloween 2020 full game. Okay, this is like a video walkthrough, I think. So this isn't the actual game, but this is proof that it's real.
Yeah.
Okay, it looks different though. It's not like a walk around pixel sprite.
Are the characters references to other media? Do you know? Because I was just playing it while we were talking about it, and I got to the archery minigame, and the guy looks almost exactly has the same facial design as the guy from Gurren Lagann, the one with the purple eyeshadow.
Wait, the archery guy?
Yeah.
He looks like Liron?
Is that the name of the guy from Gurren Lagann? I don't remember.
No, he doesn't.
It's the
What are
eyeshadow.
you
It's the
talking
purple
about?
eyeshadow.
That's outrageous. You're
it won't-
off your rocker.
It won't let
you're
me
cracked.
play.
Dude,
I'm
it's
sad.
a deer.
It sucks to be you, Kai.
It's Undertale. I had Deltarune.
It's wait, what's that other Undertale Deltarune? The one where you're the cat and you have to carry the light bulb around.
One shot.
Oh, I haven't played that, but I have
One
it.
shot. I played it and then I never got the like true ending. I wanted to. That game was pretty good. I played it on stream a long time ago. Oh boy.
All right, I can't play a video game on a podcast.
Yeah,
with
it's
stuff.
it's on a. This was a mistake. It was a mistake to bring it up.
I got distracted. Sorry. I was having fun.
I hope and think that probably the Halloween one must be around somewhere. Although I'll be honest, just the fact that this like Olympics one is a like top-down sprite graphics walk-around game,
Yeah.
just makes me like it. Like that's just my favorite kind of game.
Yeah.
So I'm sure that this other one's not as good. Also, I don't like Halloween that much. So.
Oh, that is
But then
fucking
again,
fuck
I don't.
you.
But then again, I don't. But then again, I don't like the Olympics that much either. So whatever.
Based.
That's a wash. Yeah.
You lose one cool point for not liking Halloween, but you gain it back for not liking the Olympics. You're at you're at a net neutral right now.
Okay. Okay, I'll take it.
Oh man.
I got really into Hollow Knight during the month of streaming, to the point where I wanted to try, after I beat the Steel Soul, like I felt so cool, and I was like, you know what, I am the best. I'm gonna speedrun. That was my third playthrough. I'm gonna do a world record attempt.
Ooh.
And it was going quite well, actually, because I had been watching a lot of like Hollow Knight YouTube. I'd really just gotten completely into Hollow Knight in every aspect.
Wait, what is the world
It's one of my
record?
favorite games. Oh, any percent. It's like 45 minutes, I think.
Damn.
I can't remember. There's lots of different world records, but it's you have to be quite quick, and you have to be able to do skips, platforming like tricks and skips to get past areas earlier than you should be. And I couldn't do those things, really. You have to like do weird like pogo like attacks off of explosions, but without getting hit by them. So that you can bounce up into an area that you shouldn't be able to get to. and stuff like that. But I'd watched all of these, and I'm like, yeah, I could fucking do that. I beat Steel Soul on my second playthrough. I'm the guy who did that, and just like, I tried it. I got pretty far, and I died 3 times in the same place, and I rage quit, deleted the save file. And it was the biggest idiot mistake of all, because it was a really good run other than that small mistake. I'm like, Ben said I have like a knack for really difficult games.
I mean,
I think maybe I do.
You were super. You like beat Dark Souls like your first try, like without even trying. I
did level up a lot, but yeah.
I mean, I've never Steel Soul Hollow Knight.
Yeah,
I've
I've tried to do that, and I just can't get over the time loss of each run. And I'm also trash, so I die within the first hour, and then
You
it's
are
like
trash.
Yeah.
My first playthrough of Hollow Knight right now, and I'm crying everywhere I go. I'm shit.
Bro, speaking of Hollow Knight, fucking when is Steel's what was it? What's the sequel called?
Silk Song.
Silk Song? Yeah.
Silk Song.
When's Silk Song?
I asked this. It's like nobody knows. They haven't announced a release date yet, so definitely not this year, and probably not even next year.
I feel like, so with Hollow Knight, there's 2 or 3 Kickstarter pledges that the devs really wanted to get to, like 2 fully fleshed out areas that they didn't hit the goal to include. And they talked about how they wanted to include it really bad. I feel like with Silk Song, since it's not a backed game, they are just trying to include everything. Like every time they think they're about to get the game finished, they're like, but wait, what if we add this area?
Yeah, they have so much money they can kind of just sit on it and work like as long as they need on the new game. That's I mean, I can respect that.
I guess I'm somewhat lucky that I haven't been waiting this whole time for Silk Song, having only just got into Hollow Knight now.
Like, there's a whole
who knows?
Steam
I
page.
could be
There's-
waiting for years afterwards.
They set up a whole thing. They have trailers and everything.
Yeah, I've seen gameplay, like little demo things. You can't play them though.
Maybe they'll just like drop it out of nowhere one day.
That would be Pog.
I could see them doing that. They seem like the kind of studio that would.
Gib, are you gonna keep streaming?
I've heard that they I kind of want to. I guess I should, because there's a lot of the days where I'm like, man, I got work to do, but it's not really that much work. And for the Kickstarter, a lot of things I have to wait for things to be delivered or people to draw the ghost stories. There's going to be points where I'm not doing anything in particular. So yeah, I feel like I could. I don't know whether I would continue to stream Hollow Knight though, because I would be doing speedruns and just raging like extremely. I'm not shy about rage quitting. I do it all the time.
I was thinking, because I'm still really excited to create the sun in Noida and Shekels for Heckles. I guess hopefully by the time this comes out, I will have already done so. Hopefully, I'm hoping to be able to do it on the next stream. It might take 2 streams depending on how it goes. But I was thinking like, I don't want to just stream Noida on Shekels for Heckles. I do want to go back to the Minecraft stuff. But I was thinking like, why not? Like, I want to keep playing Noida, and I went and I looked at all the in-game achievements that there are, and there's like 30 achievements in the game that I have never gotten. Like, I made a list of them here, and like there's tons and tons of them. So like after I make the sun, I might just if I'm gonna play Noida, because I'm gonna play Noida one way or another, I might just start like streaming when I play it. Just because why not, and because it would be fun. Because like I want to show it off. And like even after making the sun, there's more stuff. Like you got to make the dark sun, and then apparently if you bring the dark sun and the regular sun together, you can like collide them, and some shit happens. And I don't know.
That sounds
I've
pretty neat.
deliberately. Yeah, I was like, I should do that on.
They have a sibling rivalry.
I should do that on my Twitch.
Yeah.
I guess.
Gib, since we started in the Discord, they would flay me alive if I did not ask you if you have any updates to the podcast.
Oh, yeah. I asked Nate a while ago, hey, it's been a while since we did a podcast. When are you free to record? We could do one on the God, when did I ask him? Let me look at the DMs. He basically replied saying, sure, I'm a little busy with stuff right now, but I'll get around. Yeah. When was the June 27th is when I asked, and he said, "Don't have much spare time. Gonna be busy for at least a week." And yeah, I guess I haven't followed up on that because it's been more than a week, or I think it has.
Did you hear about the mutiny?
I don't know about anything pertaining to the Discord because I left.
Oh yeah, that's right.
So yeah.
There was a mutiny. So Fig, the person that you modded, and everyone was upset that there was a mod. He got his Discord account banned.
Lol.
For promoting violence.
Oh, just from Discord?
Yeah, for promoting violence.
Lol. Okay.
So he made a new one.
Fucking idiot.
He made a new one, rejoined the server, and he asked Nate if he could be remodded, and apparently Nate told him no.
Based.
Perfect fucking chaos. I mean, that's typical.
Wait, he got banned for promoting violence for what?
He didn't say why. He won't tell anyone why. He just says
Was it just like in another? It was just in another server, was it, or is it?
It was in another
Discord?
server. We have no details. If he's asked,
so he has a secret double life of like, I don't know,
The double life
saying
of Fig.
kill.
according to him, he woke up to an email from Discord saying that his account was now banned for promoting violence.
Lamau.
Sad but true. Sad but
So
true.
there's no mod anymore.
Yes.
Yeah. Yep.
Except Nate.
Chaos reigns supreme. Well, Nate never did any moderation.
That
Neither did I.
he actually has broken that and did some moderating.
Wait, what
so
happened?
there was a mutiny. A guy named Vale. I don't know if you guys have heard of him. He's a PC.
I know.
What
Yeah, I know
did Vale
Vale.
do?
Vale decided to make a server called the iscord 2. And he started telling people to spam fire emoji, spam we're burning down the ship in the iscord. So a bunch of people spammed. There was a bunch of everyone's, and then Nate turned on slow mode, so you can only send a message once every 60 seconds.
Wow. That sounds like a Vale
Like
thing
on
to
all
do.
the. All right, the thing with the Discord is that there's a Patreon, so the higher tier chats are like safe-ish from like the big spam of the larger user base of the the show.
Yeah.
Instead, it's just
Discord.
politics. Yeah.
And yeah, so I would have thought, is it slow mode everywhere or just in the main
It was
chat?
just I'm not a Patreon. I don't know. I do know most of the Patreons were on board with the mutiny to join Vale server, which was the funniest part. Like a lot of the blue names just turn white.
I mean, there's no new episode, so like if it's fair enough, I guess. What else are they gonna do?
Yeah, spam fire emojis in main chat. I
who
am
wants to
really
be a
glad that
filthy
Nate
white,
remembered to turn off slow mode though. Because a bunch of people were worried that he'd just forget that he turned it on.
That sounds like something he would do, yeah.
But yes, that was the great mutiny of the Discord, and now the server's dead because both they split its active user base in half.
Wow. Tragedy. Tragedy.
How's
has
the
struck.
sequel server going?
It's also dead.
Oh,
Okay. Based.
It's a real pirate war.
Yeah.
Us captains had we were like holed up in our captain's quarters, and we weren't communicating with the crew, and they're like, where are we going? We don't know. We're just sailing into like dangerous waters. There's no direction. We need direction. We need a new video.
We're pirates.
talking about the
we need a
the
rigid
One Piece.
We need
chapter.
rules. We need rules and regulations to follow.
If we don't get Gibbs' nuanced take of this One Piece chapter, we're burning the ships down.
I like. There's no like. there's no like it's over. It still could happen. I just need to keep pestering Nate about it, and we can get together and record.
Oh,
I think Nate was busy because he was working on that video that he dropped, the Mickle one.
yeah.
He's also got the Radcon.
He needs to work on
thing
the
to
OVA.
edit.
He needs to finish the OVA. That's after Road to Radcon. There's just that, and then the Dojin,
Oh no.
which is I don't.
Is the music video even out yet?
Oh,
that was
the
done.
No, the song. I thought he said it was done. The song came out.
Oh, wait, it did?
Was there a reason why the music video didn't come out yet? Was it? Oh,
It was waiting for the lecture, but the lecture's out.
yeah. I feel like that should be out, but it's not. No, you're right. Okay, so that's another thing that's really got to get done.
Okay, there's lots of things to pester Nate.
Yeah.
I would
I'll
love to
keep trying.
complain. I would love to complain and say like, oh, why doesn't he just get that done? But like, it took me a month and a half to get around to
Yeah, of
actually
course.
writing the Radcon chapters. So like, I'm not any better. Yeah. It is what it is.
Yeah.
Imagine it all being done. Imagine Road to Radcon being finished and we
I can't.
deliver. I know. It's a curse. It is a curse. I felt the same way after Radcon 3 when it took a year to get the TBAP Resurrection done. I felt like I was under a curse the whole time. And I feel that way again, even stronger now, and I can't wait to be free.
I feel like this has to be the most confusing series of conversations for Assboi, having not known
Oh,
what
yeah.
the PCP is.
Oh,
I am entirely
well,
lost.
that's his problem.
I am
We
entirely
talked
lost.
about basically everything. Yeah, like every offshoot thing related to
It
the
has
show.
been inside baseball for an hour. Yeah.
Have we been going for an hour?
Yeah.
At least.
Hour
Just
7
over.
minutes.
Oh my god. Time flies when you're having
True.
fun.
Yeah.
Woo.
All right. So so Shreddit, right?
Shred it.
What is a subreddit that you guys have heard of that is horrible?
Horrible?
Yeah, like what would be a subreddit where if we said we were going to cover, it would make you go, "Holy shit, I need to see this. I hate that subreddit."
The Pro Crastinators Podcast.
Honestly, if you did one about our subreddit, that would be really funny. I was reminded by YMS the other day of, I think it's gone. I don't think it exists anymore, but like there was one called like Watch People Die. I
Oh,
think was a
no.
subreddit, or it was something like that, and it was literally just like videos in which people are killed.
Jesus.
Obviously it doesn't exist anymore, but it did at one point. Let's see. I mean, shit. I haven't used Reddit in a long time, so
I mean, I don't know if there's a lot of good content to come from this, but I remember, I don't know what it was called, but I remember when I was doing my hypocrite reviews, I was looking for places to shill them, to show off, like, oh, I make video game reviews, guys, look at them. And there was this one Reddit I came across, which was, you know, a bunch of wannabe video game review channels posting their video game reviews, and, you know, every single one of them, no upvotes, no comments, no likes, no nothing. Because nobody was there to watch them. They were all there to
shill
promote
them.
themselves.
Yeah.
So it was sad. I posted my thing
Yeah.
there, and I was like, you know what? I don't want to be here anymore.
Yeah, like. Yeah,
So it was like just a
that's-
weird
that's
promotional
rough.
hole.
There's all kinds of places
That's
like
like
that.
the exact opposite
over
of
the
r/VTubers. 'Cause that's just
What's
that's
why-
just like literally like every like all like these or virtual YouTubers just like helping and supporting each other. That's why it says like the exact opposite.
I don't believe you.
Oh,
Yeah, gamers.
I don't believe you. I
are
think you're
horrible.
lying. A little bit.
They don't. Game reviewers.
when we started Shreddit, there was a sub that the Iscord begged us to do, and it was called r/horsefuckers. A week into Shreddit's existence, that subreddit got permanently pruned, deleted.
No, you fools!
Oh man, and
Can you find archives or something?
I have not
This is why we
found
can't advance
anything.
things.
I just know it existed, and it got banned from Reddit because people were just posting pictures of them having sex with horses, and it was disgusting.
Oh, it was just people having sex with horses.
Yes, and people talking about
Hence
their
horse
experiences.
Well, its advertising is on point.
Yeah, I mean,
I
Okay.
mean, it just sounds like a Mr. Hands fan club.
Forgive me if this is a stupid question, but like, that's not illegal, right? Like pictures of you fucking a horse are not illegal, are they?
I think it depends on the state.
Why, Ben? Why'd you ask?
I mean, wait. I'm not gonna get in trouble, am I? I don't know. I just like, wait, what was it banned for? Was it banned? Is it a crime to fuck a horse and take pictures of it in America? I mean, I didn't think it was, but maybe
I
it
don't
is.
want to be on this podcast
If not,
anymore.
then like, what was it deleted for?
I think
I would
you're not
assume
supposed to
there's like
have,
animal cruelty laws.
I think you're not supposed to have a Discord server that's more than like a certain percentage pornography. I think that's a rule somewhere. I don't.
Wait, it was a Discord server? I thought it was a subreddit.
Oh, same thing. I don't know why I said Discord.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
There was,
I don't actually know. I don't know if that's true.
There was also r/incels.
Wait, no, that
No,
doesn't make sense.
That's
There's-
definitely not true because there are dedicated porn subreddits.
Should I mention I
Yes.
don't use Reddit?
You have said so.
Okay.
No, that can't be the reason why.
There's like hundreds of like I feel like a lot of Reddit's user base is just people going to specific like porn Reddit places where they get
it
the
is.
specific porn that they want.
You know,
I
they
wouldn't
do-
know. Yes, I would.
It's nice that they segment it into highly specific niches, catering to every taste,
Like horse
imaginable.
fucking.
Like horse fucking, for instance.
Speaking of highly specific, we wanted to do an episode on the incel subreddit because obviously making fun of them is just easy.
Sure. Too easy.
But there was a specific subsection of r/incels was banned 2 years before Shreddit started. There was another subreddit that we were like a week from covering and it got banned. And I forgot, it was something like Asian Hoppas or Hoppa something.
Hoppas?
And it was a subreddit for Asian incels.
What is a hoppa? Is it just an incel?
I don't know.
Shit, I
Like-
remember this,
Okay.
and I can't
Grasshopper?
remember what it is.
I think it's HAPPA. I think I've heard it before, but I don't know what it means.
All I know is that it was a very specific niche of incels who were Asian and believed they were superior to other races and that girls should date Asian men.
I
Sure.
But also
Well, I
that
mean,
they
who-
were involuntary celibate because they're just so bad, even though
Well,
they
it's-
have an advantage.
Yeah.
Well, it's because Western media has disseminated, the Jewish global homo conspiracy that has made them all want to miscegenate and date black men to weaken the white race and also the Asian race.
What do you?
Nodders.
I'm just spitting facts, is what I'm doing. That's what I would say. Dude, I could be a hoppa. I could get on there. God, I hope that's not a slur or something. I hope that's like means what I think it means.
I mean, they called themselves that, so I don't
It
think
probably
so.
is.
Okay.
do you want the definition?
I don't know if
I'm just
that
saying.
rule
I'm just saying. I
applies,
think I could blend
really.
in. I know how they think.
Well, anything can be a slur if you try hard
I mean,
enough.
do you want the definition? I looked it up on Urban Dictionary, so I mean, it's
Urban Dictionary. Why don't you read us the Urban Dictionary definition?
Classic.
yeah.
Man, he's just
Bringing it
he
back.
doesn't
Bring it
he
back
doesn't
a
even
bit.
know about the PCP. He's a natural.
Yeah.
Yeah, true.
A Japanese term for people who are half Asian and half white. It means half in Japanese. Usually they have big almond brown or hazel eyes. North Asian
I knew-
hoppas are pale, whereas Southeast Asians are extremely tan. Most have freckles.
I knew it. I was gonna say this, but then I was like, oh, it must not be what I think it is. I thought the word for that was like when you said hoppa, I was like, wait, isn't that the word that means you're half Japanese? No, that must be like I thought it might be like hafu or hafa or something. But yeah, okay.
Yeah.
So it's about mixed race Asian people.
Yeah.
And they had their own
Who think
incel
that-
subreddit.
Who think that wait, they think that white girls should date Asian people.
Yes.
That's the idea. Okay.
They think Asians are better, but maybe they curse the
Question mark?
non-Asian side of them.
I'm not sure. I mean, I'm not sure
That's
if they
the-
curse the
all
Asian side or the
incels-
non-Asian. There's definitely cursing one side. Well, no, are they cursing one side or are they cursing the other side, or are they there because they believe in like Happa supremacy? They're like, I'm the best of both worlds. I'm a genetic like perfection. I combine the two
God,
things
I
that
have
are
no
good.
idea.
Why aren't the girls Why don't the girls understand this?
You see, this is why
Incels are
Reddit should not ban subreddits. They should just like archive them so everyone in the future can just make fun of them. Like stop people from posting, but because now we'll never have those questions answered.
But that takes up server space.
Is there no Wayback Machine archive of any of this stuff?
I'm a very
to be.
lazy
Have you
man,
tried
but there probably is.
Have you tried the Wayback Machine? You might want to give the Wayback Machine a try. I'm just saying that's the first thing I would try if I were looking for old deleted shit on the internet. Yes.
We still have a ton of subreddits, though.
I mean, sure. It's not like you're running out of material.
Yeah, no. I do kind of want to infiltrate some of the private Reddit communities because there are some communities that know they're toxic and know they're bad, so they're private. Do you know what?
Yeah.
Do you know what FDS is?
No.
FDS, no.
Female dating strategy.
Oh no.
Okay.
Imagine women with the charisma of incels.
So it's for women that can't get a date.
No, it's for women to say, "Oh, I don't need to get a date because all the men in my life are no value and I cannot use them. So therefore, I am a strong, independent woman."
So why is it called dating strategy?
That's a good question.
It was
doesn't make
probably
any
started
sense.
off.
Okay.
maybe it started as
Yeah, well, they do kind
started
like
as something different.
if a girl joins the subreddit and she starts posting about how she has a date, they give quote unquote
Boo.
advice by saying that if he plays video games, dump him. Yeah, that kind of like really stupid just generalizations.
You gotta go for them HVMs. You don't want an LVM.
You want that high value male.
Oh yeah,
you gotta.
Of course.
That's some video games. That's some pretty hardcore, some basic LDM behaviors right there.
Make sure he has a bed frame. If he doesn't have a bed frame, you gotta walk out. You gotta.
Unironically,
you don't want to fuck with that. What is so great about bed? I saw a tweet about this today. There's more bed frame discourse. What is so important about bed frames?
Okay.
Why does everybody love bed frames?
Is it,
what is the
is
deal?
it bed frames or is it the Olympic sex bed debacle?
No. I'm talking about when ladies say like, men, why are you 25 plus and still don't have a bed frame? Like, get serious. If you want a girl to come in your bedroom, you better have a bed frame.
That is the exclusive reason I have a bed frame.
What is a bed frame for?
I'll be honest.
Women.
Huh?
What do they mean by bed frame? Do they mean just like support for the mattress so that it's not touching the ground?
You know the thing, the wooden structure that you put your box spring and mattress on. You gotta
get
it off the ground.
You gotta get like one with a headboard. If you're gonna go for it, you gotta make it obvious that like, I am an
What does
adult.
anyone need? What does anyone
I
need a
think
headboard
it's just aesthetics.
I think it's a form of peacocking. To be completely honest.
Honestly, it seems like it's just a decorative thing that is just like a status symbol. And it's just like people that unironically buy into like the fucking bed frame meme. They're like, it's just something you gotta have just to show that you're not a loser. If you don't have one, you're a loser.
Look a little more like you know what you're doing, even though it doesn't actually mean anything.
The one thing,
wait.
the one thing that I
lawn.
can
like,
yeah.
If I can see like the headboard being the thing that you like. Oh, that's the status symbol. But the bed frame is just like a utility thing. Isn't it just more comfortable to sleep on a mattress on a bed frame than it is on the ground?
I don't think so. The one thing that I know that it does do that I can understand the utility of a bed frame is that it gives you more floor space and you can store stuff under your bed.
Well,
and like I get that.
Isn't it also a sex thing? So the bed doesn't, go too far off the box spring. It has a frame to keep it centered on the box spring.
I guess. I mean, I guess that's potentially an issue, sex or no sex.
Yeah.
I guess. I don't know. How far does your fucking mattress slide?
It just feels like such a normal utility, like part of a bed. You get a bed, that's it. That's part of the bed. It's like saying, "Oh, I'm gonna get a microwave without a door." Why would you get a door?
I think that's where the
I'm just turning it
controversy
on.
comes in, because it's such a basic thing that not having it, I guess, is notable.
How is it? It can't be that notable because I feel like it's not that uncommon for you. Not to have
I
a bed
have
frame.
not met a single person who has a bed frame.
If you can't tell, I'm very defensive because I also do not
Does
have
anyone
a bed
here
frame.
have a bed
And I
frame?
have a big problem. If that
this
wasn't
post
obvious.
was made by No Bed Frame Gang.
I mean, if I didn't have one already,
I mean,
mine
I
would be on the floor.
I don't have a bed frame, and I don't know why I would want one. I don't see how my life or my situation or even just the aesthetics of my room would be improved by having one.
Yeah.
And so I was like,
Well,
ladies, he
I
better
don't
have a
know.
bed frame. I was like, what? Why? Explain why. Just give me one good reason why you wish for a bed frame. What would having a bed frame provide you? And I have yet to see an explanation. I genuinely just think it's like a peacocking, like it's just something you're supposed to have.
Yeah.
Just because.
Well, I
You're
guess
just
I'd never
supposed to.
thought about it before, but I'm not exactly going to go out of my way to not have one. I don't know. I
mean,
feel like bed. I've
nobody
never
goes out of
met.
your way
I've
to
never
not have
seen. Well, yeah, but like I mean, I have never been in a house
Actually,
that doesn't have a bed with a bed frame.
To be honest, the way that my room is, like
Without a bed frame.
one side of my room has like an angled, ceiling. It kind of tapers down, and my bed is under the tapered down part. If I had a bed frame, my bed would actually be like kind of too high up, and I think I would feel claustrophobic because like the angled ceiling would be sort of like right there, and I would be. I mean, I could probably still sit up, but I might feel like, oh, I gotta like avoid the ceiling. I don't know. I kind of think I like it just the way it is. I think I do actually. Even if I had a bed frame, I might not set it up. I might take it apart and put it away. It's like no, I don't have the space for it. I don't have the vertical space to spare. And I mean, if it had
Just
posts, forget about
you
it.
just put the headboard up. You leave the rest. That's
Just
it's
the
all
head-
you need.
Just lean it against the wall and push your mattress up against it. It's not connected to anything. You just drill it. No, you just drill it right into the wall itself.
Let's get some bungee cords. Just you rig it up.
Just hang it
It's
from
just
the
about
ceiling.
headboard. All about the headboard.
Gotta make it look like maybe some duct tape. You gotta make it look just terrible.
Now
Yeah.
we're talking.
the worse the better. As
All
they
right, I don't know
say.
why this scenario popped into my head, but I'm thinking like you got your mattress on the floor, and then you bring like I don't know some soup in to have a meal at your computer, and then whoops, you spill it, and it goes on the floor, and then it goes straight onto the like rolls over to the mattress. It's on the mattress. If you had a bed frame, it'd be on the floor instead, and the mattress would be okay. I know that's a straight. I just popped into my head.
mean,
like that,
that-
and I don't like the idea of the mattress
just that
touching the
reason,
floor.
That's a
I might have
very specific situation, but
For just that reason, I think I'm going to have to get a bed frame now. I'm sold.
Suspend your mattress by using cables and pulleys. Anchor it to the floor.
I mean, that works.
Wait, that just sounds cool.
Like, that's just like a really heavy hammock.
Yeah.
Hammocks are good.
I should get a hammock.
Biggest reason for bed brought to you by Bed Frame Gang is that when standing up, your ass is at normal ass level when standing, like when sitting. So it like getting up in the morning is no work at all. You don't have to like try to like get up and shit. You can just like roll over
are
and you're
you
up.
kidding
It's
me?
great.
Are you fucking kidding me? Like, oh, I struggle to stand in the mornings. I need to have gravity on my side, or I can't do it.
I smoke
me a
inordinate
fucking
amounts of
break.
marijuana, sir.
Give me a break.
I was gonna
It's a conspiracy.
I was gonna say
It's a
this earlier,
conspiracy.
but one of the things I want to really start doing is infiltrating those subreddits. Like FDS, they have a private subreddit. Now this is where they talk about the real dating strategy, the strategy that if they made public would get them all in a lot of deep shit. And in order to get in, you first have to be verified as a woman on their Discord server. You also have to be a verified feminist.
I gotta imagine. I have a feeling they probably don't like trans women, do they?
Half of the mods don't. So there was some discourse when we
Okay.
covered their
I
offshoot of
just
them.
get.
Am
the
I going
feeling.
undercover, Rain?
Okay.
You have to do 6 interviews, I think
What?
it was, in order to get into.
Oh my
Like it's this
God.
lengthy process.
You should record them all. You should record all of them.
I'll put my sister up to
record-
this.
record the whole process.
Yeah, just like make it like a deep dive, highly edited video about
Like-
the secret subreddit that's so terrible that you have to jump through these many hoops to get in.
It would be like a documentary about like how I joined the Scientology
This
cult
sounds
or
fun.
something.
Yeah. There are a lot of subreddits like that, and that people recommend, like, hey, I heard this subreddit is really bad, but it's private, so I don't know how to get in. And then you look it up, and it's some lengthy, The FDS one is by far the worst example. They are really strict about who they let in. But there are some other ones that do similar things where they require you to send, like, IRL photos and pictures of ID before they even
Yeah.
consider letting you in. And it...
Yeah.
For a show like Shreddit, I feel like those would be the...
How do we know they're women?
Huh?
Those moderators.
Oh my god, what if they're just men running a racket because they want pics?
Oh my god.
Oh my
That
god.
honestly
All right,
would be
for the
surprising.
next interview, you have to show your feet. Send feet.
No!
Yeah.
But yeah, I feel like if they are so bad that they recognize the fact that they need to be private to avoid major backlash, I feel like those would be the best subreddits to make fun of.
It feels like it's gonna take like months to do.
Yeah. That makes sense.
Just thinking about it, I do imagine a lot of it is just extreme turfy, like ranting.
A lot of it's
Probably.
gotta be.
Probably.
I know that they have a sister subreddit called r/FDS leveled up. And FDS leveled up.
Leveled up. So Reddit.
Oh yeah.
FD, yeah.
So it's where you look into the personal life of some of the most active FDS users, and they post about routines they do, and it's all dumb. It's all dumb. We made an episode on that. They're really stupid. But I do know one of the rules on the FDS was like no trans people.
Oh shit.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's what
This is
I said.
really-
That's
You
the
did
thing
say it.
I
Well,
called
that's what
it.
I was saying.
called
It's
it.
like half and half, because on the regular subreddit they don't have that rule. You know what I mean?
So it's like
Okay.
the
I see.
probably sister subreddit is like they're down with trans people who hate themselves. I'm guessing.
Possibly.
Well, who isn't?
Trans and hating yourself?
Who isn't down? Who isn't
I was referring to
down
the
with
Blair White types.
with the Uncle Tom?
The
Yeah.
Blair White types?
Blair White.
Someone
The blights.
someone posted. I think it was like a Blair White version of another meme that the meme is like, hey, I saw you posting about how trans suck. And, despite being trans myself, I know, right? I totally agree with you. I'm one of the
what's
good
that?
ones, you might say. It's like not like other girls, but a Blair White version.
Blair White is just like a grifter, right? Like, there's no question.
Absolutely. She just like openly said, yeah, like a bunch of the other like conservative grifters that I talk to, like a bunch of them don't even believe what they say. Like she made a video that was like a bunch of these other people don't even believe what they say.
Yeah.
They're just grifting. They're all just grifting. And like, I don't know, she's just like that. I think she was talking about Steven Crowder. She made a video saying like, oh, Steven Crowder is just grifting. He doesn't even believe his own bullshit. And then just never mentioned it again, and nobody cared. Nobody acknowledged it.
I remember during the time on the dark internet where Gamergate happened, Blair White, I remember her existing around that, and she basically said, hey, I'm trans, so I have the correct opinion. Listen to me. All this
True.
hate is good. Dab.
It's a persuasive argument. It's a persuasive
It
argument.
was like, who the fuck are you? Why do I care?
Yeah. How did we get
I
on
don't
this topic?
remember.
Oh,
yeah.
FDS.
Yes.
The
Yeah.
FDS.
The horrible subreddit that is FDS, and there are many spin-off
Yeah.
sequel subreddits, and they're private subreddits.
I think it would be funny if you went through all the rigmarole to infiltrate FDS, and then write a memoir about it. I don't know, write a
book.
write a
No,
whole
no,
essay
you
about
write
it
a
or something.
spy
all you
thriller
do, all
about
you
getting
do
in.
is you just
Seriously, that's
review some of
content.
them
That's-
on your stupid show. That's what you do. That's the move.
I mean,
Then
that's
everyone has
you
to
could
watch
do.
it.
You could do so many things. You could do so many. Honestly, I think like if you recorded the process of actually getting in, I think that would be interesting too. But yeah, also, and then you have access. You have secret access to all of this fucking bullshit.
No.
I love that.
It becomes a running monthly Patreon podcast.
A little mini pod.
Pay us to do it for this exclusive
Oh.
content. After
Like you-
after
like
we
you don't-
save a couple hundred posts and then just like out ourselves and then
Well, you don't. Well,
Yeah.
or just don't out yourself, and like they'll just know, like that. Yeah, there's a spy in here. We don't know who they are.
ooh
Have
yeah
them
see
fight amongst themselves.
get a backup.
They
But
have
then,
to decide
then
the
continue.
imposter.
Just-
They'll be
just
throwing
cuts.
each other out the airlock,
Ooh.
accusing
Oh,
each other.
it could be fun, like a
How,
game.
how would it be like to be sus in the FDS? What if we both were sus in the FDS subreddit and we
What
were
if we
both
did Among
girls?
Us in
Oh,
real
God.
life?
Right.
They
Commencing
say is
Operation
they become
Sus.
like an actual spy for the government.
Yeah.
I can't wait to be
I hate
sus
this.
when I grow up.
I don't know. Sounds pretty exciting. Think of the intrigue.
Oh my god. One of these people is not like the other. It's a spy.
Dude, James Bond is so sus.
I mean, yeah.
Shut up. Shut.
Didn't he? He did some raping, right? I think he's done some raping
Which
in his
Bond?
day. Well, they're all the same.
Sean
Bond,
Connery
canonically.
specifically.
Yeah, true.
One of the doesn't one of them like roofie some lady, or am I thinking of someone else?
I'll be honest. I've only seen the most recent run of James Bond movies. I have not seen much James Bond.
It's been a minute since
The
I've seen
only
the other
James
ones.
Bond movies I've seen are the who was it before the current guy?
Pierce Brosnan.
Pierce. The only ones I've seen are the Pierce Brosnan ones. I don't know why I watched them.
So
but I
Tomorrow
did.
Never Dies, GoldenEye.
Yeah.
There's another one that he did.
I guess.
The only
Yeah.
thing I know about
Hmm.
old school James Bond was there was a movie called Octopussy, and that
Well, it wasn't the movie. The character was named
5-year-old
Octopus.
brain
There's a
giggles.
7 vaginas.
Is that,
Is that what that means?
Seven
like the
vaginas.
Ariel, like the Neil Cicierega Ariel cartoon when she's
Yeah.
got 7 vaginas?
8 legs.
7 West Virginias.
That the Ariel, the Little Mermaid one. The butler tells Prince Eric 8 legs, 7
Yeah.
vaginas.
Uh-huh.
Right?
Yes.
Yes, genius.
You got it.
I got
Well
it.
done.
Woo! Great.
Oh my
I want to complain. I want to complain about last week and about why the episode didn't go up and how we got content. What was it? Community guidelines struck, and we couldn't upload for a week because I said this on Twitter, or I said it in the comments of last episode, but I'll say it again here. The reason why the episode it went up for a moment and then it was taken down and we had to re-upload it the next week was because we talked about a Rule 34 piece of fan fiction. It was Spike the dog fucking Jerry or Tom
No, Tom
Yeah.
the cat.
with that face, with
Tails
that
gets
Okay.
trolled.
with that famous
face,
like
yeah.
unnerved Tom face. And we linked to a piece. We linked to the Rule 34 link to that fan art in the description, and that link got flagged as porn, and the video was given a content violation strike, and and we couldn't upload for a week.
Aw.
That's the point. And it's funny because that's not even the first time that happened. There was another video that we talked about Shadman. And there was a Shad-based link in the description, and that it didn't get us a community violation strike, but it did get like it got like a warning, I think, which is maybe the thing that happens before that. So yeah, we've been warned for this exact same reason before, but we didn't listen.
Oh my god.
I thought it
I
was
mean, it
just
was a while ago.
That was
wasn't it?
like a long time
Yeah.
ago. Yeah. I think I think now that once the strike is like gone, I think I'm gonna dispute that because like I don't know why I didn't do this before. All we had to do was just take the link out,
Yeah.
and there's a link to dispute. I can just be like, hey, dispute, the link's gone. Can you please be unwarned?
Oh my god. Yeah.
I mean, a warning doesn't do anything, but whatever.
Yeah, it would probably work like that. But I actually had something set up for last week, and I was really sad it didn't pan out.
I'm so sorry.
Kai here is a big fan of Tom Oliver.
Why am I getting involved?
He has the exclusive merch tier on Tom's Patreon. So I messaged Tom, and I was like, "Hey Tom, you know Kai, your biggest fan. He would fangirl for about an hour if you came on the PCP episode this Sunday."
Is this a bit?
No, this is real.
It's not a bit. And Tom said yes, he would come on. He was like,
really?
Yes, he was like, "Oh, I know Kai. Yeah, I'd love to come on and make a fangirl."
You're lying.
No,
you're lying. This isn't real. This didn't happen.
I can say, hold on.
Okay, so
if that's true, then why didn't you just ask him to come on this week?
did. He just never responded.
Okay.
I am in fact
I see.
the guy, the first one who started giving him that money. So I'm like, oh, no one's doing that tier. I'm like, so I could get some cool shit. So I started doing it.
Amazing.
Here,
Amazing.
Ben,
I have a lot of Azumi shirts.
check your DMs. Leak screenshots, epic drama. Oh no.
Yeah. He said he'd try to be on.
Yeah.
But we skipped the week. I'm sorry. It just didn't work
But
out.
we could have tried to tell him again.
We
If
could
you'd known,
have
we didn't know
just said
that you wanted
I
to.
was trying to make it a surprise.
You could have just asked him.
I was trying to make it a
I mean,
surprise.
on the
That's
other
my
hand,
fault.
he did say I'll try to be on this week, which is not exactly a guarantee. So who knows?
Yeah.
Who knows if he even would have shown up? He did. We'll never know. We'll never know.
Another timeline, perhaps.
Another time, yeah, in the better timeline. That was when the timeline split.
Yes.
Not coronavirus. It was that. It was Tom. it was the content ID strike on the Laserbot episode of the Pro Crastinators podcast was what split the universes. I have one more thing I wanted to mention during this part of the show, which is yesterday. You'll never guess what I did yesterday.
What's up? You went to Reddit.
I went to a show. I went to a live musical performance at which our friend of the show, Zen Huxtable, performed as part of a band. And it was great.
Bass.
Hell yeah.
It was based. That's it. That's all I have to say. They sounded
heard
great.
about
I had
that
a great
from
time.
Cassie.
I was there with
What kind of music was it?
I don't know. I guess it was kind of synthy, pop, punk rock kind of music. Yeah, rock.
Rock.
Normal music.
Rock and roll, the
I don't
band.
know.
Human music.
Human music. They sounded great. I was there with Cassie, and yeah, good times.
Oh.
So I don't know. I just wanted to brag about that because nobody else went. Nobody in the audience went or even knew that happened, but I know.
You know.
I know all kinds of
You
things,
know the
all kinds of
deep lore.
secrets.
I sure shit don't.
Yeah, true.
Speaking of music, it's been talked about, but nothing has been done yet. But we have been thinking about doing a Shreddit album where every song is a parody of a famous song, and it's just making fun of specific subreddits.
Oh, yeah,
It was just you and
weren't
me
there for that
talking
stuff.
about this late at night.
When did you start kicking
the
around
other
this
member is
fucking
it doesn't
shit?
know what you're talking about.
What the hell?
Kai is
What do you mean?
barely online, so everyone's aware of things but him. I dropped like $200 on a banner, and Kai didn't even know it was gonna be a thing.
You're not wrong. You're not wrong.
Here.
Like, oh, I got
I
brand new
understand.
like drawings of new logos and avatars and everything. Just overhaul everything, and I'm like, oh, cool.
I just posted it.
Yeah.
It does look amazing. Shout out to Alexi Million.
Persona.
I am glad I have fellow hosts who can just do other things and just get things done. That's pretty pog.
What is FSCF?
Free speech correctional facility.
Because we
Free
Speech.
seats?
free speech.
Correct.
Because
Free
Yes.
speech.
that is a reference to the time where we were covering a subreddit, and there was a post that enraged Assboi, and it enraged him to the point where he started making credible threats.
Yeah.
So we had to cut the episode. So he is forever
That's
in free
incredible
speech jail.
threats. Okay. Yep.
Like, there are too many
Makes,
credible threats of violence, and if I cut them all out, the episode's gone. So, like, this is an issue.
Yeah.
Makes
It was
sense
very
to
upsetting.
Yeah.
me. This looks great. Who drew this?
Alexi Million.
Well, I don't know. Alexi Million.
Yes. I will link their Twitter.
He's
But
amazing.
they are
Sure.
they are an inspiring manga artist. They plan on going to Japan to enter Shonen Jump's contest.
You forgot he already
Nerd.
Alexi already worked on a manga. Like he was like an editor, or like he did like support drawings for like a manga. I forgot which one.
There you go.
Pogu.
He is really good at art.
This looks good.
I love working
This
with
looks really good. Fuck. I'm out of
Well,
stuff to say.
I put a thing on a manga. I sent my, I didn't put it in there, but I sent the Clarissa thing to Shonen Jump contest, the Tezuka thing.
Ooh.
That was fun.
yeah.
Oh yeah, I forgot about that. I almost
I know that Eiichiro Oda laid his eyes on Clarissa Gunsmoke, and I'm
Amazing.
sure he liked her.
I was tempted. I was tempted to like put in one of my old comics in there, but I couldn't do it because like I felt wrong. Like, I didn't draw this for the thing. I drew this like 2 years ago. I can't do it.
Yeah, you'd have to do a dedicated thing, wouldn't you? It would just feel it
no.
would feel stupid if you, especially if you want.
It would be a little scummy. I mean, I don't even know if it would be scummy. I don't know. I couldn't really even think of like why not. Like I probably should have done it like just because, but I just didn't because it just felt wrong. I don't know. And then I could say Eiichiro Oda laid eyes upon something I drew, but alas, it'll never be.
Do you think the artist for the Diary of a Wimpy Kid series has ever sent his comic?
What's his name? Like Craig something?
I thought it was Jeff Kaplan. No, that's the Overwatch guy.
Wait, no.
Jeff
Craig is
Epstein.
Craig is the guy who writes the Captain Underpants. Craig McCracken.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
So that's what I'm
hold
thinking
on.
of.
Diary of a Wimpy Kid. There is Google for this.
I still I follow
Like it matters.
Oh
so
yeah,
little stick
it's
figure.
Jeff Kinney.
Jeff Kimmy?
Kinney.
Jeff Kenny. For some reason I follow I made a tweet about some books that I used to read as a kid. My Teacher is an Alien. And the guy who wrote them,
Bro,
Bruce Coville.
Those books were
He
based.
Dude, you read them too?
Yeah,
That's
my
I don't know if I
fourth grade
read all
teacher
of them.
made
I've
us read
I
them,
think-
like all of them.
That's so fucking good.
I think my
Yeah,
school's library only had the first 3.
I made I think there's 5. I read them all as a kid, and I made like a little Twitter thread where I was like sort of reminiscing about them, and Bruce Coville responded, and now I still see his tweets every I followed him and I see his tweets every once in a while. He's a very he's a very boomer Democrat. He's very much like it's not that exciting really, but I appreciate him. What is he tweeted about Reefer Madness, the movie musical recently.
There was a
Very
musical
exciting.
Reefer Madness? Oh my
I
god.
guess
I'm not
so.
surprised at all.
Bruce Coville says that. Oh, he's very much complaining about how the GOP failed in their response to COVID, which is true, of course. Complaining about Tucker Carlson. Yeah, good on you, Bruce. You know what? Keep doing what you're doing. You're doing a great job. He's only got like 5. He's got less followers on Twitter than me, but he's also got like a publishing career.
Oh,
so.
get him on the
Yeah.
PCP.
Honestly, what
Do
if I
it.
fucking did? What if I fucking did? Ah.
Oh man.
Ugh. Shit. Well, I mean, anything else? Any other topics
I have a
for
quick thing,
discussion?
if you don't mind. I'm
What's up? What's
so
up?
I got a model from Mage for my live 2D, and I'm debuting that soon on August 6th, and that's exciting for me.
Fascinating. When you say a model for Mage,
Oh, so
what do you mean
for
by a
VTubing,
model?
as you know, you got the model,
Yeah.
and then you get someone to rig it.
Mhm.
Sometimes you get both. And I had been wanting Mage to do my model because I love her art and I love her model because she made a new
So-
model under Rem Koshmar.
Yeah. Rem
No,
Lazar.
Rem Koshmar.
Rem Eleazar.
Rem
Oh,
Lazar.
shit, that's your new model? Oh, that's
Right?
Pog.
You haven't seen it?
That's
I've
Pog.
shown you enough.
That is
I'm in love
Pog.
with it.
Yeah, it looks.
Man, I don't pay attention.
I can tell Mage drew
Boy,
it.
you ain't even
So,
here half the time.
okay, I imagine that when she makes this, she has to draw everything
Yeah.
on its own layer.
Yeah.
Right? And then you give it to the rigger, and the rigger, programs it or gives it, the logic of how it
They
moves
pretty much
with
animate
your
the logic
face.
of where would it be where your face and eyes are.
Yeah.
I
yeah.
I don't
Okay.
understand the rigging process. It looks
I-
confusing.
The whole rigging thing, if you've seen my VTuber, it's like the most basic thing of all. It's just it opens its mouth when it hears audio and it blinks occasionally.
I
tried to do
make,
the whole rigging thing, but the webcam just can't see my eyes properly.
I
It would
tried
just
to make
always be fucked up.
I tried to make and rig a very simple VTuber model, and it kind of worked. It pretty much did work, except the one thing that I couldn't get it to do was that its eyes were it wouldn't track my eyes very well.
Apparently,
And its pupils were jittering. Its pupils were kind of jittering and shaking all the time. I was I couldn't figure out how to make it stop doing that.
if you want eye tracking that doesn't suck, you basically have to have an iPhone X or newer and use the iPhone tracking it
It's
has
the
a
best
bunch
on the
of
market right
hardware
now.
on it that you can hook up to. That's what the big VTubers use. They have to use an iPhone because apparently the tech doesn't exist for less than thousands of dollars.
It's just
It's
it's a
shenanigans.
lot of it's too much. I'm gonna find the clip of me beating Hollow Knight, and you can see the punk VTube thing how it works. And it works. It's really good.
It just worked.
And I can press a button to change the sets of frames so I can be angry. I have to go. It's a more involved, but the barrier to entry has been significantly lowered. I feel like most people trying to get into VTubing are bombarded by so much technical and money stuff. That it's
That's why there's a lot of
super
PNG
daunting.
VTubers, which is pretty
So I
nice
don't
entry
think you
level.
really.
Oh,
PNG
it's just
what do you
they're
mean
just
PNG
people who have a
VTubers?
picture that lights up and turns off while they get a model ready normally.
Normal VTubers also use
Oh.
that when
For
if they
collabs,
don't have
yeah.
a very good rig, or they're playing a game, right? That's very work intensive, and they don't want to have to also be rendering their model and
Yeah.
stuff. So they'll have it light up. Yeah.
I see.
Oh,
I
yeah.
see.
Yes.
VTuber stuff is interesting. It also gets very expensive to commission things.
I know Mary said that he paid thousands of dollars for his model and his
that
his
makes
rigging and
sense.
stuff.
I've thrown
Looks
about
great.
900 in for everything.
Yeah.
Incredible.
Yeah, I
paid
can tell.
zero.
I can tell how work intensive it must be. And if you're, the rigging process must be very complicated, and it takes a certain degree of expertise to get it working really, really well. So
It's worth
it makes
I've
sense.
seen how the model works. I'm still getting everything set up for the debut, but it's I'm super excited. It looks beautiful.
Hog champ.
Based.
Hell yeah.
Where can we?
I'll drop a
see
link
it?
to my Twitch. I don't have the thing.
Based. It's
I'd
not
say-
ready yet.
If you give me a few minutes, I can go pull up VTube Studio. I'm still has some bugs. My teacher's working.
Drop a link
will
to the Twitch.
Thank
We'll
you.
link your Twitch, and when
Yeah.
it's ready,
Well,
we can.
yeah.
There we go.
Yay.
There she is.
Hell yeah.
Yeah.
Well, shit. Yeah. What's
okay,
up?
okay. So we talk about how the collab meta is the best meta on YouTube to grow?
No.
It's not the best. Currently, shorts are the best.
Oh, are shorts
No.
still the
What?
best?
I don't
What are you
know,
talking
man.
about?
Shorts are crazy. You said YouTube?
If you wear shorts, people love
This is
seeing
true.
memes,
What?
so they'll
I
click.
don't. I genuinely
Sometimes
don't
they're
know what
tacky.
any of you are talking about.
There's a new thing I've seen. I don't know much about how good it is, but like you put hashtag shorts in your title or somewhere, and it turns into like a
Oh, it's like TikTok, right? It's like
yeah.
a YouTube TikTok.
yeah,
thing.
TikTok-esque. So like it's a normal upload, but it appears as though a
Yeah.
TikTok. If you're on the mobile app, it fills the screen.
Yeah, pretty much.
and it's
It's
just sort of like 15 seconds of
there's
whatever.
a couple rules. It has to be less than a minute long, and it has to be either a 1-to-1 or taller aspect ratio. And you don't actually have to put hashtag shorts in it. Like they're pumping in like extremely old videos. We're talking like 13-year-old just clips that someone threw up. They didn't put hashtag shorts or anything in, but it's still getting ported in. And you can get like it's weird. The views you get on it, you don't get directly paid from it, but like the sub gain and just the mere exposure to your channel itself is actually it's rather crazy. Like if you're willing to put in the work and just make a ton of them. It's like that's the meta at the moment because it's new and it's still going.
Yo, that
Nah.
sucks.
That's cringe.
I hate
Just
that.
make stuff that nobody watches. It's more
Yeah.
fun.
Yeah, woo! That's the PCP way. God. Ugh. I hate when they change platforms. I hate when things are different.
Oh no, that's
make
just
a-
one aspect of it.
Yeah,
That's just
yeah.
a
Why-
new thing.
Wait.
There's a they have so many working parts. YouTube's pretty pog. They got so much going on.
That's not Pog. No,
Ben.
that's not Pog. Don't call it Pog. It's not Pog. It's crazy.
Ben, let me ask you this: Do you know what's going on with tags nowadays?
No.
Tags.
Look at me.
Tags.
Who are you? Who do you think you're talking to? Of course, I don't know what's going on with tags.
Tags are no longer important, almost at all. It's all about description. YouTube now pulls its metadata from the description, the first 10 seconds of the video, and the title, way more than tags. So basically, nobody cares about the tags anymore, especially the algorithm.
You can also detect
Wait a
what is
minute.
in your thumbnail. Rudimentary.
Oh my god.
Little rudimentary,
Wait,
but it can.
I remember a time where people would in the description post a bunch of keywords to gain the algorithm that way. Is that now more effective than it has
Yes.
been?
But that can
I'm gonna
get your
scream.
that-
I'm gonna scream. I hate. There's nothing I hate more than fucking YouTube shop talk. This is why I'm glad that Nate and Digi
You know what?
aren't
That-
on.
that's-
Trix-
that's
This is
fair.
why I'm glad that Nate and Trixie aren't here anymore because all they would ever talk about is YouTube shop talk and how the algorithm works and tags. Like fuck
This
off.
is why
It's so boring.
This is why Merlogic called Kai a Jew.
Yeah. You know what? Maybe he was on to something. You know what?
Damn.
Oh man.
All right. I'm sorry. I had to say it, but continue. I'll suffer through it.
No, you could. We've had this conversation so many times, and if anyone cares, they probably already know. It's fine.
Yeah.
It's fine. It's fine. I'm just fucking over it. I just
Don't
It's like,
don't feel too
they
bad.
had,
My
like-
eyes have already glazed over.
It's like
I say
what?
don't
Gib?
feel too bad about it. My eyes have already glazed over.
Hey, I think Gibb's phone just died or something.
No, I was
Oh, there you go.
waiting. I was talking over them, so I was silent.
Hmm. Okay.
No, I was just gonna make a joke, and now it's the
Damn
timing's
it.
all off.
No, say it. No, the timing. No, who cares? The
Ah,
timing doesn't
alright.
matter.
You know what? I'll sacrifice the timing. Okay, in the future, the way to get YouTube views is you gotta post an image, a thumbnail, high res image of your anus on the thumbnail, and then that's exactly what
Oh
everyone
my
will be
God.
doing.
Wow.
Oh my God.
Assboi,
You get
your
so
time
many
has
views.
come.
No. So fun fact,
Finally.
actually, I made this joke in our little private server. But there was a thumbnail, right? And it was the last thumbnail Kai ever did because he was just done with making thumbnails and being the editor. So what he did is he found a One Piece doujin porn and put it in the thumbnail itself. Like,
dude, shout out
tiny.
to my boy Bartolomeo Bari. Don't link it because apparently it's fucking it might get your shit removed. But he draws some pog-ass porn. Find him on Twitter. He's cool.
But
Okay.
I made the
I will.
I made the joke. I was like, Virgin PCP links porn in description, gets community strike. Chad Shreddit puts porn directly in thumbnail, no strike.
yeah, true. I mean, I don't understand it. I don't understand it at all.
You took it off anyway, you bitch.
Yeah,
To-
the second you said the second
be
you guys
fair, it was
posted that you
very
guys got a
small.
strike, I was like, all right, we need to remove this before it eventually catches up to us.
No, they'll just
They might get you later. Yeah, that was how it was with the Shad-based link. They didn't strike us. Well, they never struck. They didn't warn us for it immediately. It was years or a year or 2 years after we posted it. All of a sudden, one day we just got this has been removed and you've been issued a community guidelines warning for having porn, for posting like adult content. They're like, oh, okay, I see.
It's like the way YouTube works is that they send out like a shockwave of like new rules, and then just like robots like call you out for things that were fine before and now they're not.
Yeah.
And then some people just get completely fucked in an instant. And it's not good.
One day it'll happen, and some rule change at YouTube will mean that my lectures no longer are monetizable.
Yeah.
And I will miss that small trickle of passive income that is just such a treasure will disappear. And one day it'll happen, but I'm just bracing for the shockwave. Like, no, not today. Please, not today. Every time I log into YouTube and look at my analytics, please don't let it be today. And it hasn't come yet, so I'm happy.
I'm waiting for the day that Filthy Frank loses his channel.
Oh, retroactively.
He's
I don't
already
think that will
lost
happen.
like
Yeah.
most of his videos. I think they've I don't know how his channel's been up because it's been more than 3, and I gotta imagine each of those is a strike. But YouTube has like been taking them down slowly but surely.
Somebody's got all of
Sometimes
it
it's not a
archived on their
strike.
hard drive
Sometimes they'll
somewhere.
remove content, but it's not a strike. Yeah, I mean, that they did that with us. That's the end of Evangelion, or the end of YouTube episode got removed. I don't remember why that one got removed, but it's not on the channel anymore. I don't think for some reason. But that wasn't a strike. We didn't get in trouble. They just deleted it.
That's
Luckily, we've got it on the ProCrastinators.com. Where, oh, by the way, I want to say this. People were asking for the MP3s. We had been posting the episode MP3s in a Google Drive folder. I'm going to stop listing the Google Drive folder because I don't want to update it anymore. And all the MP3s are on the website. If you go to theprocrastinators.com, we have all the episodes there, including downloadable in MP3 form. So from now on, if you want the MP3s, just go get them from the website. I don't want to deal with the folder anymore. There's no point. There's no reason.
we have a website
So
for
get 'em
Shreddit,
there.
but we've just been too lazy to actually upload the episode.
Imagine
Yeah.
being the person who edited most of the
Somebody-
episodes and then just never getting around to like making an RSS feed or any of that bullshit.
Someone Zug from RFCK, someone from RFCK messaged me the other day, be like, Ben, did you know that like the last chapter of Slime and Punishment is just not up on Webtoon? It's up on Tapastic and it's up on your website. But I just forgot to put like the last like 2 chapters, I think, of it on on Webtoon.
Yeah, it's where you just say fuck
Uh,
it. Like
I was cause like I don't wanna. I mean, I feel like I don't get much
Yeah.
traffic on those websites. Like, I don't even there's not really even much reason for it to be there because no one reads it there. But I guess a few people do, and someone was like, "Hey, why isn't it up there?" Okay, yeah, I just forgot.
it's like
I just got lazy and
check
didn't put
the
it there.
website.
Yeah,
I'm
Yeah.
the same with the Lord of Ghosts. I have all of it's on giveandtake.site, but for Tapastic and Webtoon, I was updating it initially, and it's only like the first 3
I don't
chapters
get like
or sets of pages.
the champion did get featured on Tapastic one time, and it got some views once, but like other than that, my stuff on those comic websites are just like double-digit views. It's like, what's the point?
So for the past 6 months, I was tasked with creating an RSS feed so we can put our show on Spotify and iTunes. And I just am lazy and have not. I am also supposed to be uploading the episodes on our website, but again, I'm lazy. And a certain P hub, I'm also supposed to be uploading there as well.
Why?
The toilet?
No, so what had happened was
that's base though. That's fine.
It was funny because I saw a Call of Duty streamer uploading his content there, right? And I was like, I wonder if I apply to be a P-Hub content creator, an affiliate with them, a partner.
I doubt it.
A partner. No, I can link you the I put in the application, hi, we make fun of Reddit. We're probably going to get mass flagged by Reddit one day and taken down. We just want to bully Redditors. And I got a response immediately approved. Apparently the guy read my reasoning and said based.
Are you sure they don't just auto approve everyone? I don't see why they wouldn't let you make a Pornhub.
Well, no, because I'm not just uploading stuff on there. I have fan club features. I have like the whole 9 yards. I am a verified content partner.
Well, congratulate la-di-da.
Currently, P-Hub
I never even made
our greatest
Twitch
vertical.
partner.
That's great.
But yes, I'm supposed to be uploading there as well, and I haven't done it in like 2 months.
Well, I'm sure you'll get around to it. We've been going for 2 hours now. We just passed the 2-hour mark, and I feel like we should move on to voicemails soon. So I don't know. Anyone got anything they want to say real quick before we do that? Or can we?
Assboi,
can we get
Assboi, you have been quiet. Do you have anything you'd like to say? Any Shreddit deep lore that you'd like to get
any
into?
wisdom?
Okay.
He's just like,
okay,
man.
I got
check this out. Check this out. The first voicemail is not a voicemail. It is an image, and here it is.
Okay.
I like
based.
It's true. It's absolutely. Also, I'll be honest. I never really understood this meme. Like you've seen this format before,
I haven't.
Right?
Yeah, I think it's a
no.
I
Yeah.
think it's a
Yeah, I
joke
have.
on the schizophrenics because I know the original is the UN busting into a room and then a troll face hiding behind a counter going, "I hate the Antichrist. I hate the Antichrist." So I think it was a
Bruh.
Yeah,
Like-
I don't really get what the format means.
Yeah.
Like I don't. But I mean, whatever. I still like this. I'm laughing.
I like the fact that I'm not having an episode, but there I am still with dual pistols, ready to shoot.
Is it supposed to be that the person behind the table is having like a schizophrenic episode and they're being like barged in by
I think so.
and like detained? Is that what it is? Okay. I hate the PC. It's
I don't know.
the cyber pigs or the whatever, the hogs, the whatever that squeal
The
at me.
voicemail ghost pigs, the little
Yes,
pair.
the scary
and
scary
squeal.
pigs. Cool. Next voicemail. This one, I will put it in the chat right here. This one is called Wait, load, thank you. This is called Enlightened Skeptics Be Like. All right, let's play it in 3, 2, 1, go.
It's always equal parts funny and infuriating when people who are, say, skeptical of the validity of trans identities express that idea by saying they don't think gender exists as a separate concept from sex in the first place because they don't seem to realize how much broader that statement is than what they intended. Sex is a classification based on physical characteristics, and then gender is just an umbrella term for the social and internal implications of being ascribed one of those classifications. Like, that's how the words are used in academia. So to dismiss the latter is to suggest either that you don't believe there are any such implications from being, say, a man or a woman, which is just patently absurd, or that you don't understand what the word gender means, and you should probably listen to some experts on the subject themselves before dismissing it out of pocket.
Yeah,
True.
I agree. I was thinking about this. I was thinking about this week. And I thought, because I don't believe that gender is real, and I was thinking maybe that being the case, maybe the right thing to do, maybe the ethical thing to do is to be a they them, no gender. But then I was like, yeah, maybe. But I kind of just don't want to. I selfishly just don't want to do that because it sounds hard and like it would be work, and I would gain no material benefit by doing so.
That is the most base take.
Yeah.
I wholeheartedly agree. My entire issue with the pronoun thing is that it is so much work to keep track
It's
of
literally
who's
just
of
easier.
who's
It's
what,
just
and I'm
easier
like, can I
to
just
be a
like,
he.
I'm like, I don't care.
I'm literally just not willing to put the work in. I'm too lazy.
My pronouns are anime and Japanese colloquialism.
That
Boo.
is so
Boo.
brave of you to admit.
This is awful. This is the worst.
Why? I'm not
You
joking.
fucking-
I'm not joking.
No, I don't like it. Cringe. I'm cringing right now.
I don't think gender is real. So when I'm a he, I don't think that means anything. I really don't. But I'm just gonna keep doing it because it's easy. And I don't care that
Time
much.
isn't real either. It's as real as time. The concept of
It's less real.
we keep track of it though.
Time is more real, I think. It's money.
No.
It's about this. It's about as real as money is real.
Well, yeah,
Money
they're
is
all
real.
equally like made up by humans for the
real?
convenience of living in a society.
Yeah.
We come up with
Yes.
time, money, and gender.
Yes.
We come up with all these things.
Yes. That's true. No, I disagree about time.
Yeah,
No, time is
kind of.
time is
Yeah,
real.
yeah.
No,
Yeah.
see, we did invent time because we invented time travel 400 years in the future, and then we went back in time to say, hey, time.
400 years. That's
We
that's not
time
very long.
traveled to Rome and gave them a modern day calendar and said, here, just base the months off of your names.
and then we went back and we gave the Mayans their ziggurats and all kinds.
Yeah,
all kinds
we
of
went
cool
to the
shit.
Mayans and we said, hey, you want to play an epic prank on people 200,000 years in the future?
They said,
Stupid.
of course, and they said, of course we do.
Stupid bit.
What do you take us for? Yeah. Okay. Next.
I don't really understand what's said, but I'm annoyed now.
Why? Why are you annoyed?
I don't know.
I'm not
I don't know. I
joking.
can't explain.
Okay. Next voicemail is enlightened skeptics addendum. Okay. Uploading. Okay, here we go. 3, 2, 1, go.
I also forgot to say that accepting the academic definition of gender does not preclude you from thinking trans identities are invalid. Like, those are separate questions. It just allows you to articulate that position in a way that is intelligible to people who actually know the definitions of words. So really, whether or not you treat it as a sticking point just serves as a litmus test for whether or not you actually are trying to be informed on the subject.
All right, buddy. All right, buddy. Let's
okay.
let's calm down.
Y'all got
guess-
too
I
much
guess
time
I
on your
agree
damn
with that.
hands.
Yeah, I mean, it's like
That's probably
I don't
true.
disagree. I mean, I don't think I'm big brain enough to know what the point he's actually trying to get across, but you know, I
That was this is much ado about nothing. Is what that was.
I feel like the first voicemail was sufficient.
Now I'm just thinking about like the way that I have to defend my existence all the time. It's exhausting, so I don't like it.
Yeah. No,
I'm
I'm sure.
annoyed by the whole by everything.
I'm sure it is. You know, I mean, people. Snowflakes cringe about like, oh, they make us memorize their pronouns. Oh, they make us use different pronouns, and I'm like, it's calling someone else pronouns is so easy compared to like, imagine if you had to be like, hey, actually, you know, I prefer they them. You know, actually, I don't. I'm not a boy. please don't call me he him. I don't like it. That's not that sucks.
Yeah, where you have to remember to like correct people. I'd forget that so quickly.
At a certain point, I just give up sometimes.
Yeah, it sounds really, really hard and like irritating and like. I don't know. I'm glad. I guess I'm glad. I'm glad that I don't feel. I'm glad that I don't feel uncomfortable being a he him, or whatever. That I'm like feel like I need to make the effort to like. I need to do something about. I need to correct this. It's not a problem.
I guess what's annoying me about this whole just thinking about all this is that I like it like I similarly find it an annoyance to change things.
Yeah.
But not changing them causes me pain mentally.
Yeah.
So I'm like, okay, well now my whole life like being trans and transitioning is so fucking like time intensive and stressful in and of itself, just all of the stuff you need to do.
Yeah.
Or like, you know, it's not like the same for everyone, but the stuff you feel like you need to do, all the like stuff that would make you feel better. It's a whole lot of extra stuff you have to take care of now. I would prefer to just be comfortable with how I was before. It's so much easier, and it's annoying.
I of course, as a cis person, have no room to talk on anything, but I have a lot of respect for trans people because I'd imagine the amount of like work and mental stress it is just to change everything like that. And I mean, of course, it's for a good cause to feel more comfortable in your skin, but I just respect the amount of dedication and hard work it takes to get to a point where you're happy.
It just really annoys me when there's like, you know, the whole like, oh, you're pretending. Like, if I really was pretending, why would I put myself through all of this? It's hard work, and I'm lazy.
Yeah.
I don't want to do it.
I mean, yeah, exactly. I don't know. Since I understand that it is all a social construction, I'm like, well, you can't. Everyone's pretending. Every gender is just a game of make believe.
That's where I'm like, I just fucking, I'll make myself. I just grow out long hair. It'll be fine. I'll wear what I want. I'll fucking have stuffed animals if I want to. I don't give a shit. Fuck you. That's my standpoint. That's.
Are we ready to go to the next one?
Let's do it.
Okay. Next one is Janess. 3, 2, 1, go.
The earlier PCP episodes taught me how to become a productive artist.
How?
The later PCP episodes, especially the last 20 or so, taught me how to be a more patient artist.
I mean, I'm glad you're getting something out of it. I would posit that maybe
Roasted.
Maybe it's. Oh, I guess that is a roast.
It's roasted.
I guess that is. I didn't even catch it, but it's a bit of a roast.
That's so 10 out of 10.
I don't know if that's the intention though.
Well, what does patient artist mean though? Like being patient. Like it would be a roast if they said the newer ones. You know, they teach me how to be patient, like implying that we do things too slow or whatever. But they're talking about their own artistic endeavors, so I don't know.
That's what I took it as.
That means.
It. I don't know. I honestly, if I don't know how we're making you more patient, if you're becoming more patient, I would posit that maybe it's coming from inside yourself and it has nothing to do with us. But
no,
I'm glad it's.
Take credit. Always take credit, even when not deserved.
You're right. When someone asks you, "Are you
even
a god?"
when it's bad.
You say yes. First thing anyone wants to know is who's responsible for this. Never take responsibility. Why is Simsy says God tier starter voicemail, and Cece says no? Why?
There is this
Why are they
this
arguing?
episode is in its recording phase, and there is already an argument in the comments.
Oh God!
I don't know why they're arguing. The next one is called "Question About JoJo's Bizarre Adventure." 3, 2, 1, go.
Is JoJo good?
Yes, JoJo is good.
Sure.
It's JoJo.
No.
I've only
You've
seen
seen the
4,
only good
so
one.
that's the only one I can really. Okay. I didn't even finish it. I watched like half of it.
Oh,
It was good. I liked it.
that's good. JoJo is weird because it's one of the only series that I could think of where they make the German Nazi party explicitly the Nazi party, the good guys, and nobody gave a shit. The anime came out in 2014 for part 2, and everyone was just like, "Oh, the Nazis are the good guys. They are the heroes in this show." Oh, babe, I don't understand.
They were fighting. It's the Nazis and the undead vampires. Well, naturally, we're with the Nazis. Got it.
I think Simsy and Cece are arguing about whether JoJo is good. I think that's what they're.
Oh, it started. It's a
just having
JoJo
their own
flame war
like
already.
They're having their own text-based podcast
Amazing.
in tandem with this one.
If only there
That
were.
only we are privy to.
If only, man, someone should invent the text-based podcast.
It's just like one of
I don't
those
know what
old
you would
school
call
video
it.
games where you type in "walk to the door" and then it says you walk to the door.
The next
Point click
voice,
enter.
You type
That thing.
"listen to podcast," you listen to the
You
podcast.
hear
and it starts.
You hear bad JoJo,
and then you type
opinion.
"done" at the end, and that's the end. The next voicemail is called Mohammed. 3, 2, 1, go.
Mohane.
Hained underwear.
True.
Hain's
So
underwear.
true,
That was
King.
amazing.
I'm blown
Okay.
away. Next voicemail is called Violet Neon He They. Minute 20.
Jesus.
What did we say about long voicemails? 3, 2, 1, go.
Kia ora koutou, comrades, Gibbon Saint. Sorry if this is a bit of a ramble, but I run the game dev co-op in Wellington, and I just thought I'd throw you a couple quick tips. Number one, co-ops are pretty easy to implement into a pre-consisting limited liability structure. Most of the time, it just involves updating your company's
What is he talking
constitution to
about?
align with the company's act regulation on how
Hi,
the register
translate.
operates and how your nominal share value is
I would
calculated.
translate if this
Number two,
motherfucker
co-op
wasn't
models,
speaking at an
break
average
high
volume
clickers
of
like small
negative
individual
40
groups,
fucking
because of the
decibels.
sharing models
I
they can
can't.
implement.
Dude,
quiet.
are you kidding me with this? You could put all this effort into just this crazy long whatever the fuck you're doing, and then I can't even hear you because you're like
you don't need to worry about
you're lower than like my
GST.
room noise.
Plus,
What
you
in the
can use
hell
way
are you
more sweet
doing?
deductions and fringe
Is
tax
he
benefits.
responding to something
And
we
game
said? I
dev stuff.
genuinely don't
Starting a
know.
cop or finding one to participate in.
Well,
Once
who
things open
cares
up,
about that? All right, next voicemail.
Wait, Gib.
It's called PCP.
Wait, no,
is
give
Devin, huh?
Devin so she can listen to it.
I don't know. We're moving
Yeah,
on.
we can-
Oh, Gib. No, we're moving on. We're moving on. We're moving on. No. Next one is called PCP Bad Comments. Oh, we can't do this one without Gib. Gib, you're back. We stopped listening because it was a bad
listening to
voicemail.
it.
Was it good?
Well, it was about forming a co-op. I don't know whether he was talking about like us as comic creators or a podcast or something. I didn't catch the beginning of it.
It sounded like he was talking about programming stuff.
Oh, well, then I completely have no idea.
I could have listened to the voicemail in all this time, but I'm not sorry that I
Make it
didn't.
louder next time. I
Oh.
couldn't fucking hear it. Piece of shit.
I don't know.
You got
Get
this.
it together, dude.
Audio levels between
Uh,
-12 and -6. Don't at me.
It was also quiet. It had that as an issue as well. Next one is called PCP Bad Comments Award Show, number 269. 3, 2, 1, go.
Hello, I'm the comment critic. I find bad comments and then shove them in your face.
Hooray.
And there weren't any particularly bad comments on episode 269 of the PCP.
Which one was 269?
Sure, there was some assorted bad advice on work-life balance, some low-effort non-statements, some lamenting to the void about departed PCP members, but nothing with that oomph, nothing that makes you feel, wow, that was a shitty comment. So I'll just be using this opportunity to give a Lifetime Achievement Award. Put your hands together for SHCW videos. No Nate, no watch. See you next
A
week.
classic. Well,
You've earned it,
well
buddy.
deserved.
Oh my God.
Well deserved.
I would be really
watch.
curious on what this guy picked as the worst comment for the Merlogic episode.
He wasn't doing them back then, so
Oh.
he started doing this maybe like a month ago.
Oh,
So
okay.
yeah, although I think he
Mm.
might work backwards. I'd be curious
Yeah.
about that too.
If you listen in, please get the worst comment on that video I heard Merlogic replied to every single comment religiously.
Yes, he did. He did. Yeah, he was
wow.
Amazing.
prolific.
What goes on in that man's mind is a mystery.
Next voicemail is called Unauthorized Maid Tapes number 4, MAYDE tapes number 4. 3, 2, 1, go.
I always grab my dick when an earthquake happens. Then my hand automatically strokes dick. I feel as if I have sex with the earth. The fear fades away.
Based.
Wow.
Chad, genius.
Relatable.
No. He goes to his group of friends and he's, guys, guess what, guys? I just had sex with the earth. See you later, virgins.
This is I hope my dick gets big as the Eiffel Tower so I can fuck the world for 72 hours, right? Isn't that a Kanye lyric?
I know it's a lyric. I don't know if it's
like
Kanye.
It might not be Kanye. It might not be Kanye. But it's someone.
It's definitely
a
said
lyric.
by a person.
Hold on.
Remember?
I like the idea that during an earthquake, usually you have to try and like, oh, I gotta be safe. Nah, I'm gonna wrap my hand around my dick.
So
the
let things
weatherman
fall
told
and crash
me not
and
to.
crumble below me,
Yeah.
around me. The building collapses. Still going.
The Shreddit
The
research
only
department has
response you
reached out
should
to
have.
us and has informed us it is a Kendrick Lamar freestyle.
Okay, Kendrick Lamar. All right. I am a ignorant slob. Next voicemail is Unauthorized Maid Tapes number 5. 3, 2, 1, go.
I went to take a piss while still wearing my microphone. And the whole conference heard me call the urinal a thirsty boy.
That was God
tier.
R. Kelly
I hope
be like-
the microphone also had that effect on it.
Yeah, it was auto-tuned in
He just does a conference
in
like
their
that.
business meeting.
R. Kelly be like,
I'm trying to use gender-neutral pronouns when I don't know. Yes. The whole conference heard them. A thirsty boy. I can't do it. I can't fake an auto-tune.
R. Kelly be like,
yeah. Okay. Next one is Unauthorized Maid Tapes number 6. Let's finish them off. 3, 2, 1, go.
Yeah.
Based and gamer pilled, I have learned a lot. That was definitely the most informative voicemail I've ever listened
And
to.
like JoJo, part 2 was the best.
That was the
part.
best trilogy ever
perfect
made
ending.
by God. I
appreciate it.
Earthquake pissing poop the whoop.
Poop the whoop. Next one is called It's Another Gen S. 3, 2, 1, go.
If you want to understand capitalism and socialism in a more easy to understand way, then I recommend the YouTube channel Second Thought. I recently discovered him and he explained current events in a easily accessible mainstream way, not the academic jargon. So I recommend that you watch him sometime.
Second Thought. Oh, he's big. He's a million sub boy. They're a million sub person.
Do they need the shout out or
such a big penis?
I don't know. I'd never heard of him. Okay, consider Second Thought plugged, recommended. Next one is, yes, it's true. Next one is called, here we go, How to Discord Bot. 3, 2, 1, go.
So Discord bot is sort of like a Minecraft server. It's an actual program you have to have running on a machine somewhere. So you can run it on your own machine, or you can get like the free cheapo AWS server.
I don't remember
and
why
run it
we were
on
talking
there
about Discord bots.
or something like that, but it just has to run on some machine that has internet access.
Okay, I do vaguely remember the reason the making the bot was difficult was because it only works when my computer is on. Otherwise, I need a server.
Oh, yeah.
To be running it.
I ran into that issue as well when I was still thinking that I could run Endless War. I could build it all myself. Well, now. Oh no, that was because during Endless War I was running bots that were the Mega Slimes. Like every time someone made a Mega Slime, I would make a new bot that was a Mega Slime, and it would be like an NPC bot that was running in a certain server, but they would disappear when my computer was offline because I had to keep my computer running or the bots would stop running. And it was that's why I stopped doing that, is because, well, I don't want to fucking keep my computer running, and I don't want to fucking pay for server space for these totally inert bots. And also, slime inflation is happening, and millions of slime are no longer a lot of slut. So, the issue solved itself.
By the way, if any Chad listener wants to send a voicemail or a comment on how to create an RSS feed for someone too lazy to look it up,
bruh,
Jesus.
it would be appreciated.
I don't understand RSS. I've been for years. I've websites have like an RSS button. It's like, oh yeah, subscribe to our RSS feed, and I have no. I mean, do people still use it?
I use RSS feeds.
It is only used, I think, by the majority of people to get their show on Spotify and iTunes, because that is the only requirement to get on them. To get on their platforms is to have.
What is an RSS feed?
Well, shit, we're on iTunes.
It's really stupid system, is what it is.
We're on iTunes, so we must have an RSS
no,
feed.
well, iTunes changed that. Before it was you had to sign up, and that was it. Now you have to have an RSS feed.
RSS feed is just like a Word document that it pulls updates from, and then it's just different programs will just read that document and then be able to port in episodes of stuff. That's all it is.
So you know what they are. I assume you know how to make one. Why don't we have one? Kai,
we've had this conversation many times. I am even lazier than you.
Will Shreddit ever be on Spotify? Find out never.
No, probably not.
Okay, next voicemail. I already put it there. It's PCP Bad Comment Award Show number 270. And by the way, 269 was the Hollow Knight and Lord of Ghosts Kickstarter episode. 270 was Vax Millions. I'm pretty sure it was the Vax Millions episode. So here we go. 3, 2, 1, go.
Kramer, are you the one who wrote this comment? Well, what comment, Jerry? What are you talking about? This comment on my podcast, it's terrible. It's easily the worst comment on this episode. Well, what's it say? Gib phoning it in even more than usual this episode. The Patreon can't run dry fast enough. Let the dog die. Can't you hear its pain? No, Jerry, why would I say something like that? I don't know, Kramer. Why did you threaten to lynch an audience member at the Laugh Factory? Oh, come on, Jerry. That was a long time ago. Uh-huh.
It's like I'm there watching the episode.
I mean, that's a mean comment, but I wouldn't say it's a bad comment. I mean, I guess it's bad
because you agree with it.
I do. I mean, he makes a strong argument, but you know what I mean. There's different. It's not like a stupid comment that is like pointless or annoying. Like I don't like it because it expresses an opinion contrary to my own. But in terms of like it does exactly what it was trying to do. So I don't know if I would call that a bad comment per se.
Well, the argument is silly, isn't it? Like, they don't like the show anymore, and so we should delete it. That's always been the stupid, why would we stop it if we don't mind continuing?
Well, I think it's a little more than that, because he doesn't say, stop doing the show. He says that he hopes that our Patreon runs dry. He wishes ill upon us. He hopes the show loses all its support and is destroyed. And as someone who wishes ill on my enemies... I can understand where he's coming from. I have to respect it. I have no choice. But fair. I understand the selection. Next voicemail. I haven't put it in the. Here we go. There it is. It is called Flanged Silicone. 3, 2, 1, go.
Does anyone else think that the Flanged Ben icon on Twitter looks kind of like a butt plug? I think about it every time I see it. I have a
No.
friend who wants to know where to get a flanged Ben branded butt plug and maybe some keto lubricant. Oh, that's really hard to say.
Lubricant?
There you go. There you go.
I don't think...
There you go, Assboi. There's a good thumbnail idea for the episode.
I'm almost done with it. I can't just start over now.
Fortunately, by the time we listen to this, I have already changed it. I am no longer flanged Ben on Twitter. Just in time. I think this is the point when you know that it's run its course. So I did it. Okay, next voicemail is called Rest in Podcast. 3, 2, 1, go.
PC poopers. It's been a week and there's no episode up.
Yep, I know.
It's 1 a.m. and there's no episode. PC poopers. Where is it?
I've already explained, but your confusion is...
Where is it?
Such
Hopefully
sadness.
now you know.
Just disappointment.
Amazing.
Where is the episode? Why? I explained this on Twitter.
Another episode,
you could
please,
if you don't know what's going on with the thing, you just gotta check my Twitter. That's my advice. But now you know. Okay. Sorry to cause you such grief. Next voicemail is called Tarbuck Transom, the fan-pilled Hot Pocket. 3, 2, 1, go.
So, at Archway 6, aka our apartment, the air conditioner is really loud to constantly remind the serfs that they live in a state of perpetual wealth extraction, and that means that if I want to record anything downstairs, I have to turn it off. Well, I had forgotten to turn it back on when I went upstairs to do computer things for the next 12 to 14 hours, and I noticed it getting a little warm, so I switched on the new 9-inch fan I illicitly acquired, #shoplift.
Oh, yeah.
And
Nice.
it was surprisingly effective at keeping me cool, to the point where I didn't even notice until the following morning that I didn't turn the aircon back on. It costs less to operate, and it works way better than I thought it would. It kind of makes it seem like spending a bunch of money and energy to cool the entire air mass is a little bit wasteful. What do you guys think?
Don't tell me that a fan works as well as an air conditioner. It
I keep
doesn't.
my house at 64 degrees, sir. A fan is not going to do it.
No.
And I mean,
no.
if you're really hot and you need to cool off, the best thing to do is to put your face near a toilet and flush it so that the cool air blows on you. That's a reference to my Shreddit episode. That was one of the posts.
You just need to go to your local amusement park, stick your head in the toilet and flush. It worked.
Go to the... It's
just
so
worked.
refreshing. Yes.
I will say though, there is a fan. It's at Best Buy, and I have been thinking of grabbing one myself. You take your own implications. But it doesn't have a fitting span blade. What it does is it has a hole in the back, a oval hole that vacuums in air and then hits it with a Freon coil and then shoots it out the other side. So it's technically a fan, but it's like a glorified air conditioning, and it's cheaper than an air conditioner, and it's sometimes better because you could just point it at you when you're really hot, and it's like, well, the whole room's not cool, but I feel better.
That sounds pretty poggers.
Yeah.
If it works,
It just sounds like a mini air conditioner.
Yeah, kind of just. Isn't that what an air conditioner is?
It's just an air conditioner. It's just called a fan because it's shaped like a fan.
Even an air conditioner has to have somewhere for
like an
warm
air
to
conditioner.
go.
Yeah.
Hold on, I'll post a picture of what I'm talking about. They are very expensive.
Okay, Dyson Humidify.
No, wait, does that mean it's
Humidify
not
and-
cost effective then?
Wait, yeah.
Is it more expensive than an air conditioner?
It's $800.
Holy shit!
Where does the hot air
That
go?
is an air conditioner.
Where does the hot air go?
I don't know how it works. There's no physical fan. I think
is it literally just a? Is it literally just?
Future.
Wait. I mean, I've seen these like air holes. I've seen these like holes that blow air without blades. I know these are real.
Oh wait, no, these suck.
Yeah,
these suck. These are.
I think this is a different
completely
product.
Worse than fans for
I think this
the
is a
money.
different product.
I've never used one of
I think
these.
this is specifically for like.
They're
cooling.
louder. They're louder than rotary fans. They take more electricity, and they don't significantly increase the cooling. It's just more. It's just more worse.
It's just $800.
It looks funny.
It looks,
but
cool.
that's it.
It does look fancy. The next voicemail, I already posted it there above the Dyson link. It's called, well, it comes with this link to GitHub Audacity, and it's actions we propose to take on PR number 83535. Subsequences of it's like a technical issue about Audacity, whatever. Okay, voicemail. Here we go. 3, 2, 1, go.
Remember when the developers for Audacity had the audacity to announce a telemetry update? Well, there was such an overwhelming backlash to the telemetry update that they responded, "Fine, guys, no telemetry. Jesus, shut up." We did it. Bullying works. Bash the fash. This has been Tarbuck Transom, your beacon of truth in the dark.
I don't know what telemetry
Okay,
is.
so basically, I got the rundown.
I don't have to use.
Audacity released an update where they said they will do 3 things, and you have to agree to these 3 things to continue to use Audacity's newest version. First of all, anything you recorded will get stored as data and possibly be sent to law enforcement if requested.
Okay.
Number 2, they reserve the right to listen to any data that you record using Audacity.
Oh, this is that Audacity
Yeah.
is spying on you thing that Oblivion Fall said is not real.
Well, it's in their terms of service, so yeah. And the third most important thing that pissed a lot of people off was it said that, oh, we can also sell any data we keep. So any data, yeah, so they could sell your recordings without your permission if you use the newest version of Audacity, at least in their terms of service. Who knows if they'd actually do it.
Okay.
Surely data means like analytics about what you record, not literal recordings of your voice. I mean, who would
That's
buy
the fun
that?
thing about legalese.
No, that's what Oblivion Fall said. It's like it's not recording you and sending the data.
Yeah, that would be a lot of
recording.
data.
It's just
That'd be
it's recording like when you
The
use
Audacity files are fucking gigantic.
Yeah, it can't be sending your your whole Audacity file. Okay, I don't really care about this. Next voicemail is called "My Anti-Gay Agenda." Only straight people can hear.
Oh no!
Uh-oh. I hope.
All right.
3, 2, 1, go.
Oh, I get it.
Oh, honestly, they make a really interesting point.
Oh shit!
You know what?
Wait,
did you guys not hear that? I agree.
Yeah, they made a really persuasive
No,
argument,
I didn't
backed
hear
up by
anything.
facts
I
and data.
Can't agree more.
Dude, this guy should have a fucking podcast. This guy should be on. This guy should go on
The
Fox
voice
News.
is very deep and smooth. It sounds like a ethnic Markiplier.
Deep and smooth. That's right. Deep and smooth. 100% deep and smooth.
Okay.
Why'd you say it like that so many times?
Next voicemail. Next voicemail is wait, oh my god, there's another. All right, well here's the fucking link. And here's a link to I don't think the whole link works. I think they posted a broken link.
I assume you just add an N to the end of that link.
What?
Court probation?
Maybe.
No, it's called probatio.
Court probatio.
It's a Colorado judicial branch, but who cares?
Yeah, I don't know. Okay,
Well, let's listen to the voicemail.
3, 2, 1, go.
Okay, Ben, I will forgive you for not joining the Anamorphin Time Discord.
Sorry.
Because, you didn't ask me to send you an invite in March when I asked you if you wanted to join it. I'll forgive that. Fuck it. We're done. We're past it. Fuck you.
Uh-huh.
Did y'all hear about Mark Redwine?
No.
This dude killed his son in 2012 or something and was just convicted. And he killed his son because his son found pictures of him in a red bra eating shit out of a diaper. And I kind of relate to that, rage. Because,
What?
Alright, this is funny because I know the person who sent this. I recognize his voice. It's fucking Pie Whip. He didn't know we were going to be on, but the biggest meme of Shreddit is that we make fun of the ABDL community.
I see. Yes.
Yeah.
No, I hadn't heard about this Mark Redwine. He's a very relatable fellow, obviously.
Listen.
I didn't know if he meant I relate to the son or the dad.
Listen. It's okay.
It looks like his files got sealed or something because the link.
It's okay. He just had a heated gamer moment. We all have them.
Yeah. Eating shit. Was it the son's shit? Was the son like he would have been fine with, but he's like, wait, that was my shit, Dad. That's what you've been doing with my shit all these years.
I don't want to think about this one anymore.
Okay. Next voicemail is called. What is it called? It is called. Read One Piece, please, Ben. 3, 2, 1, go.
Okay, guys, I need help. I need you to choose one for me. Berserk or Homestuck?
Homestuck.
Choose one.
Sorry.
Choose one for what?
Read neither.
I only know Berserk.
Sorry.
That's my default.
I hate to do it, but Homestuck is more important to me.
You see, I wanted to.
I have to.
I wanted to get into Homestuck, but then somebody told me not to because the third arc adds a self-insert character or something like that, and it just becomes bad.
That's so stupid. That's literally the dumbest. What that doesn't even mean anything.
Wait, Rain, was that no need?
Oh my god. Whoever, look, there's plenty of things to complain about with Homestuck. Whoever told you that doesn't know what they're talking about. That doesn't make any sense. Oh,
dude, did you know that Berserk had like a girl in it? You shouldn't read that one. It sucks.
The third arc added a self-insert character.
I don't remember which member it was, but it was one of the Pro Anon people that told me that.
Whoever told you that can't fucking read. They can't read. That doesn't make any sense. They must have been fucking with you.
I don't know. I haven't read it because they said that.
Oh my god.
Imagine listening to anyone.
That's literally the dumbest Homestuck take I've ever heard. The author does appear in the story occasionally to give like a recap, and it's like a total like non-event, and it doesn't impact anything. Imagine what a weirdo it's just weird. It's just like a weird thing to not like about it. It has like no bearing at all. Oh my god. Obnoxious. That's obnoxious.
It's hard to compare the two, to say like choose one. I don't know how I could choose between them exactly.
It's easy. Homestuck. I like it better.
I like them so much both.
I guess.
Berserk is unfinished.
I haven't read either.
The Homestuck guy is the winner because he is still alive.
Berserk is unfinished versus Homestuck did finish, but the ending was bad. So, shit.
Yeah, the ending was bad and the epilogue was exhaustingly terrible.
Yeah.
Berserk is also only good.
Well, Homestuck has Vriska.
True.
That's a big point. That's at least 8 points.
Let's be real here. Berserk is only good during the Golden Age arc. It drops off hardcore after that.
Yeah, I mean that's
it being
disagree.
A big question mark in everyone's head, like, oh, what's gonna happen with Griffith? What's gonna happen with this whole thing? You know what? It's fine. Just assume that those two, they're both awake. They're just like, she has her memories. So they're just gonna, do their own thing. It's just that's where the story ends. It's great. Leave it.
I can't choose just one. I just can't do it.
The Golden Age arc is so sad. Yeah. It's really good.
Golden Age arc is really good. I really like the whole Kushan arc ending with the giant demon tree thing. So fucking the imagery that it shows just conjures up so many things. I mean, it's super influential for a reason.
Yeah.
And it's just Can't do it.
It's yeah.
Won't do it.
It's not a fair. Obviously. But I mean, this is the point. The point of this question is to make us discuss, and discuss we have. So
well, this. I mean, if I really wanted to get down to it, I would want to like go on it for like an hour, and I can't. I can't draw that out for just one voicemail.
Hold on. I do have a question.
No, the moral of the story is read One
yeah.
Piece.
So about the title, Ben, why haven't you read One Piece? What's going on, buddy?
Yes, I'm just One Piece gang.
I'm just letting it build up. I'm just letting it build up until and I'm just binge it at some point. I said this on the stream.
It's over.
I said this on the stream, and I'm not trying to step on any toes, because if Nate is gonna do Podcast, then that's fine. But like, if Nate doesn't intend to continue the Podcast, I would consider taking it over.
Based.
That's only if his intention is not to do it. If he's gonna keep doing it, then sure. So the offer is on the table. Next voicemail is it's okay. Wait, yeah, okay. 3, 2, 1, go.
God, that new Nate video was ass.
I didn't watch it.
It was very confusing.
To be honest,
does Nate made a video?
He did. To be honest, I didn't watch it because I heard people talking about it, and I got the impression that I might find it annoying, and I didn't want to watch a Nate video that would make me annoyed. So I was just kind of like, okay, I think I get what it's about from what people are saying about it. I'll just let it be.
It was sort of like a series of video game industry opinions about how games are, the hype culture, expectations for developers, how games should be gooder or worser, but they weren't like cohesively linked together. They were just sort of one after the other, but it had a veneer of a cohesion in the title Mickle acronym, which is so confusing because it's sort of like a formula, a mathematical formula that is supposedly to link all of these things together in a single term that you can use, but it has no conceivable use. I don't know how you would even use it in a sentence, and it's hard to even explain now.
I saw the equation, and it seemed like the equation is just anything that like asymptotically approaches a limit, which is like a very normal thing for an equation to do.
I don't like Nate. But
okay.
I watched a video because our base editor for Shreddit is No Need, and he's also Nate's editor. And every time I watch a Nate video, I'm like, God, I'm glad we stole No Need from him. He has talent.
So wait, this entire thing he just explains like the 80% rule?
That's what I said.
Like, if something's at 80% of where you need it to be, it's good enough. Like that's just
parts of it are about that. Other parts are completely not about that, but they're still under the umbrella of that term, which has no bearing on the thing he's talking about. He just has a lot of opinions about video games.
To explain just that? Jesus Christ!
It's an hour-long video.
Well,
oh my God,
it's. I think he said that people told him it could be shorter, and he agreed. Yeah, it could be shorter.
Why did he make it so?
Yeah.
I mean, at the end,
yeah.
At the end, he does admit that it was like a difficult script to write because he was trying to think of a way for all of these things to connect. But I feel like the problem was they inherently do not connect.
Like
they are different topics.
Then maybe you should just make different video.
They should have been Weaguas. I really think that.
A good 10-minute video is better than like 6 good 10-minute videos is better than like a bad weird hour-long video. Like,
in theory, I guess so.
Well, I mean, I don't know how many hours of content is the Christine Chan documentary, and would those be better split up as well?
You mean the Geno Samuel documentary?
I think so. The one where there's like 50 something
Yeah,
parts.
but those serve a different purpose.
Those are, I mean, there's so fucking many of those. I fucking hate that guy, by the way. I hate every fucking Christorian. They all suck. They all misgender her. They're all a bunch of like dipshits, and they all like mutually. People in my comment section, I see comments that are like, "You shouldn't call Chris a she because she's just a fake trans." And my evidence is Geno Samuel made a video explaining about why Chris is a fake trans. So you're actually just hurting women when you use those pronouns, Ben. Fuck you.
Wow.
So
what the fuck?
Horrible community full of horrible people.
Yeah, no.
But it is what it is.
My criticism of them is they always tend to side with the trolls. Like, oh yeah, so this troll did something really funny, or this troll got into it, and it's like, why are you making the troll seem like the good guy? Wouldn't this be better content? Has like the depressing story of the internet taking advantage of somebody?
To be honest, I have never actually watched the Geno Samuel videos.
I have only watched like
from what I've heard,
a
I
minute
don't
or two of them,
like them.
of all the a single part, just because.
Ben's lecture is all the
Sonic
Sonic content I have seen.
I think I've
read the comic. I actually like it. It's fun. It's fun and silly.
Parts of it are fun and silly. It is very hard to understand at times.
That's the fun part.
Yeah.
It's like, what in the fuck are they trying to get across here? It's great.
I mean, when you know that the whole like the Jerkop Tastropie is just an extended reference to an episode of Excel Saga, then you kind of are like, oh, I get it. It is kind of funny in a way, but you would never know that unless someone told you. Yeah. But yeah, I agree. It is kind of funny.
I've heard they're
way.
fun if you like crossover episodes on TV.
I mean, I do.
Like
what, Sonichu?
Like if you were a big fan of the Jimmy Timmy Power Hour, I've heard you will like Sonichu just because of the idea of all these characters interacting.
I don't agree with that. I think that's true of Tails Gets Trolled, but Sonichu is not a conventionally good story. It's sad but true. Anyway, next voicemail is wait, fuck, I didn't put it. Next voicemail is message for Ben. Wait, I missed one. But it's okay. This one is message for Ben. No. Let's play the one before this, the 3459. This one is called It's All Dust. Okay, 3, 2, 1, go.
Man, the new Nate video is so mid. I remember when I could talk to people in the Pod D Discord about my favorite manga, One Piece.
Yeah.
And now it's just a desolate wasteland.
They're
that
dying
sounds
over
like
there.
Dennis Frogman.
My people are dying.
Can we get an F?
Was this like during the lockdown, like the podcast lockdown?
Hold
you
on,
think?
the 19th. Let me just search the fire emoji in the One Piece server really quick.
Okay, yeah, please.
Oh my god, they're rebelling again.
Oh my god, it's still going. Oh no!
So is it gonna get locked down again? Is that where this
Who
is headed?
started this? Why is it happening?
It's so unfortunate because
I've heard that
the
people
Potty Discord it was so busy.
We didn't
it was
start the
so
fire.
it was.
It was always
I've
burning.
heard that the people. I mean, you should just kick the spammers out. You should just kick out people that spam.
There are no mods.
Well,
okay,
yeah. Okay.
So the
I guess
rebellion
that
and
is a
lockdown
problem.
happened on the 5th of this month, so 20 days ago.
Oh, okay. So that was well before this
Yeah.
voicemail.
I wonder why.
Okay. Well, all right. Next voicemail is called "Message for Ben." 3, 2, 1, go.
I don't speak Morse code.
I don't know how to read Morse code, and I
Okay.
feel like it would take a long time for me to translate it. So, viewer,
Said, fuck you.
fuck you.
Let's assume it said "read One Piece."
Viewer, I bet it's like I bet it's like a slur. It would be kind of funny in a shitty way if it was like a slur, but like I'm just gonna be like, viewer, figure out what it means on your own, and then at home you work it out, and it's the N-word or whatever, and you go, oh, they said it, oh, they slipped one through.
Well, I mean, wouldn't you know by like the third letter? You're like, okay.
Well, yeah, I mean, by then it's too late. I don't know. I mean, it can't be more than like a single word, right? There's just not that many letters. I bet. I mean, I don't know. Commenters, let us know if you translate it. Let us know what it says.
Fuck you,
It's
maybe?
2 words, so
Oh,
I heard it. I heard there was a gap, so I don't know. It's going too quick. I don't know how people listen to that and like
Hold on, I'm gonna see if I can
understand
figure this out.
when the letters are finished.
I don't want to translate it right now.
But it's big brain.
No brain. We're a no brain podcast. Next voice.
I don't care.
Next voicemail is called Simp Off. 3, 2, 1, go.
What's worse, a Yigger or a Nate head?
It says fuck you.
I would say a Yigger. I would say that's worse.
You know,
what?
A yig head.
Yig
I would say
Studio
Yighead.
fan.
Wait.
Oh. Ew.
It doesn't Yig
Why would
Studio
you
not
call it that?
exist? Like
That's
it's
a terrible
Trixie
name.
has the channel name, but then her and Riley break up.
I mean, the group is split up. The channel is still called that, so technically Yig Studio is continuing, but it's basically just it's all the stuff that she said the channel is going to do. I mean, they haven't said this, but it's pretty obvious that it's all canceled. It's just Trixie
BRB?
talking about anime again.
I feel like the channel is just the same as it was. We're like, oh, it's all changing and stuff. I'm like, not really. This seems the same.
Yeah, because she just let Riley run the whole thing and tell her what to do. And he
It was
told
just terrible marketing.
And he told
I
her
think-
he told her do this, make the channel this, and she said okay. And then flipped out at me for it when I told her like, this is stupid, you're ruining the channel. Rage quit the PCP over it. Lamau, get fucked. And now it's just like, oh yeah, lol, none of that's happening. It was all a stupid idea. I'll just make anime videos where I summarize a Wikipedia article and get like 3,000 views.
Do
Lol.
you think Trixie is going
Owned.
to rebrand soon since, the split happened?
Yes.
Hard to say. I could maybe not. I don't know.
They have a very long track record of constantly rebranding.
That's true. It'll be really funny this time though.
Yeah. It would be a more shameful one.
I think so. Considering the yeah.
A few too many torches have been applied to a few too many bridges.
So are we in agreement that Yig heads are worse than Nate heads? I would say so.
I suppose so.
I don't interact with either.
People who are interested in specifically the Yig Studios, Riley, Void, Gazer's content, then yes, those are worse.
Yeah.
Nate heads are just sort of normal anime losers.
Nate heads are very. I mean, Nate heads kind of.
I shouldn't say losers. That's mean.
Some. Okay, they're not all like this, but a lot of them are losers. A lot of them are like weird, like what's the word? Like unsocialized.
They're just
weirdos. I think a lot of them genuinely. I think a lot of them are unsocialized weirdos who legitimately like need like a father figure or something, and like they think Nate is like. They've read him as like a model of masculinity, which is like very, I don't know, not to say he's entirely unmasculine or anything, but like, I don't know. I genuinely get the feeling that some of these weirdos really like take him as like a role model. I find that
I was gonna
personally.
say, a lot of times, because he has his whole thing is he has the bravado of best guy ever. He has the confidence. He says it without holding back.
That's the messaging. Yeah, that's the brand.
Yeah, and that gets people like, oh my god, I wish I was more confident, can do that, and they start seeing it as a role model. I've seen it happen at like a lot of like secular online communities.
It's just it's just that like it's weird because Nate's not here. He doesn't make like self-improvement content, and yet some people it seems like they sort of imagine that like his content is meant to improve them. Like he is presenting some sort of model to aspire to, like, and like that's just not what he's doing.
Yeah, well,
I don't know.
It could be it could be a sort of thing like, oh my god, somebody that's into anime is actually cool. Maybe I could be cool.
I guess. I mean, I guess so. Sure. Whatever. Okay. Next voicemail is called I Am Sans Undertale. Here, let me put it in the chat. Okay, 3, 2, 1, go.
I am Sans Undertale. It's true. You see, I don't own a copy of Undertale. Therefore, I am without Undertale.
I understand.
Impeccable logic.
Does Sans have a signature laugh?
It's the Patrick Star laugh.
Yeah, it is.
Yeah, kinda. A little bit. Okay. The next voicemail is not a voicemail. It is an image. This is the image.
The Virgin voicemail and the Chad picture.
This is
nicely drawn. I like this.
Although it reminds me that this week I saw a tweet and I retweeted a tweet that I agreed with strongly, which is that the Virgin versus Chad meme has been bastardized. It was originally now it has become bad thing left, good thing right. But it was originally the thing on the left is like normal, and the thing on the right is like hyper-masculine insanity. Like something like the original Chad, like he's a freak. Like he takes like beetle-like strides and he's perpetually in contrapposto and he's barely even human. And like the other like, you know, the early versions of it were him like pissing in a like shitting in a toilet, and like he like bends over and like squirts a shit stream like across the entire bathroom and like piles it up inside the toilet and overflows it, right? Like it's like that's the Chad. It's like, yeah, this
like just
guy.
excess.
Yeah,
excess,
masculine excess.
Like explosive, and it's like, yeah, that's good, but it's like the joke is that it's kind of not good.
It's
you
ridiculous.
would not want to shit all over the bathroom.
And it's true. I do feel like it's been bastardized a little bit. That being said, I'm guilty of this, and I still like this. Like I drew the Virgin Yerk versus Chad Andalite picture for Tom's lecture, and like I don't know, I like it. It can also be funny in its own way. Let's go through the Virgin voicemail versus the Chad picture. The Virgin voicemail takes 3 minutes to say nothing, needs expensive audio equipment to record it, cares about being part of the PCP canon, threatens to fuck Nate, doesn't. Oof.
That's a big one.
Devastating. The Chad picture can be understood in seconds. The only equipment you need is talent. Harkens back to ye old drawcast days. Defeats the only point of an audio-only podcast, but Ben is too beta to do anything. I have no defense. I can't stop you.
I think is this the same person who drew that Sarah Z?
I think so.
I think because they're holding that image.
Well,
like the Chad is holding that image, isn't it?
Well, this isn't. Wait, the Sarah Z image was not drawn for the PCP. Someone edited it for the PCP, right?
I thought somebody sent it in.
Am I crazy? Did they send the original too? Yeah, maybe you're right. Okay, yeah. Okay, yeah. I think this is that guy, whoever they are, that person, trying to stay gender neutral. Lamau. I mean, they're just right. They're just right, and I can't rebut any of this. I hope that Eleazar shows the images on screen. I think he does some of the time. I hope he does. Like for this one, I really hope this is on screen and that you don't have to go down to the links and link to it. That would be lame. Well done. Well said.
Yeah.
Next voicemail is called Quentin. There it is in the chat right there. 3, 2, 1, go.
Hi, Ben, Saint, and Give and Take.
Yes.
I hear there used to be other people on this podcast.
That's true.
What happened to that?
Dead. Killed them.
Well, you see, what had happened was, there was time passed and people moved on to other projects. It is
yes, the
Virgin gone versus the Chad here now.
yeah, the Virgin past versus the Chad present. Yeah, there we go. Exactly. I can't. I this isn't a serious question, right? Because I'm not prepared to answer it seriously. Listen to the entire history of the podcast, and you will know. Next voicemail is called. Let me put it here. It's called Ben's Best Friend. 3, 2, 1, go.
Hello, Ben. I'm sorry I haven't sent a voicemail in a while.
It's okay, buddy.
Things have been rough. I hope things are going all right. Please have a good day.
Thank you. I'm having a good day.
That was it.
This guy.
How nice of him.
This is a solid guy. I'm having a pretty good day. I'm so glad that I got the Road to Radcon Chapter 5 done. Happy to be moving on with that. I have about a week before I have to move house, and I'm gonna try and use that week to do work on my video game. So that's all pretty base. Thanks for asking. Next one, putting here, is called Colin Ridgway. 3, 2, 1, go.
Colin Ridgway! Colin Ridgway! Colin Ridgway! Colin Ridgway! Colin Ridgway! Colin Ridgway!
You know,
cool.
Sure.
Sure. Yeah. Sure. Of course.
All right. What's up, I guess.
Yeah. I agree. Okay. I concur.
We did it.
I will say this week, I'm happy to see that almost all of these voicemails are under 30 seconds. I feel like people actually listened and took it to heart when I said, keep your voicemail short. I don't want your fucking minute-long voicemail. They actually did it. There's only been like 1 or 2 that have been over a minute. Thank you. Voicemailers, genuinely, thank you. Nobody wants... You do not have a minute's worth of content. You do not have a minute's worth of thoughts to share. I promise. Next voicemail is called... By the way, we're almost done, actually. We have like 3 more. Next voicemail is called Feelings Were Hurt. 3, 2, 1, go.
You guys didn't play my whole voicemail where I asked you guys a question, but you guys fucking play the whole voicemail where the guy just fucking pissed for 40 minutes. What the fuck's up with that?
It's bonus content.
Feelings. Is it my accent?
It was your accent, yeah.
Pause.
That's what did it.
The other guy was just cooler. What do you want?
Damn. Well, I guess feelings were hurt. And that's just something we have to live with.
Look, piss is just good ad revenue generator. People tune in for that.
The poop, though.
That was a joke. Don't do that. Don't actually piss more.
We did play... Didn't we play the piss one, but we didn't play the poop one? Right?
I did not want the poop one.
The poop one is a lot. If it's real poop. If that's real poop from a real audience member, that's uncomfortable, and I don't like it. But I mean, I'm sure that was the point. Next one is called Sad. 3, 2, 1, go.
Also, Ben, did you hear about Simon Hansen and comics, Meg, Morgan, and Now? It's good. I think you really like.
Meg, Mog, and Owl. Yes, yeah, I have heard of Meg, Mog, and Owl. Wait, I'll post an image. Meg, Mog, and Owl. Yeah, I see this witch around sometimes. I don't know if it looks good or not. Maybe it does.
I've seen a few that are really funny, but I need to look at it, like read the whole thing.
Yeah, I've never read
taken
any
the time,
of it, so I don't know. Yeah. I should probably check it out. I've had a few other people recommend it to me, so.
What was the one that was like Al really needed to get inside because he needed to pee or needed to take a shit, and Meg and Mog were looking at him and they was like, "Hey, don't open the door," and that was the whole comic. It was just the series of events of him being like, "Please let me in."
I think that
was really funny for some reason.
I think the indie comics that I've been recommended the most that I have kind of been sort of meaning to read are this Meg, Mog, and Owl and Crow Killers. You know Crow Killers by Cate Wurtz?
No.
I don't know.
Oh, I've heard of Cate Wurtz. Yes, I've heard of
any
Crow
relation
in
to
fact.
Bill?
No.
Bill. Who is that?
Bill Wurtz is the guy who made
Bill
the
Wurtz is the
Brief History of Japan video.
Oh yeah, probably not. I don't
and
know.
the music and the stuff.
And he made lots of things. They were all dank.
Wait, Bill. That's not the My Spoon is Too Big guy.
My Spoon is
Who is
too
that?
big?
The guy who made those movies.
I think
My Spoon is Too Big.
I think that is Bill Wurtz as well.
No, Don Hertzfeld. No, it's Don Hertzfeld. Hertzfeld. Yeah. Okay. That. Yeah. Okay.
Yeah. Cate Wurtz, I have a furry friend who likes Cate Wurtz, and you can see that they have a very strong aesthetic.
Wait, that's not. Is that a Kate? That doesn't look like her usual style.
Well, it's got her name on it.
Okay,
Maybe
but that
she-
doesn't
maybe
look.
she has
That doesn't
multiple
look
styles.
like her style. Hold on, Kate. Let me.
It's like stuff like this.
Cate Wurtz is like this shit. Yeah. Yeah. Okay. Yeah. This fucking kind of. Yeah. Okay. Maybe that first one is. It's just she doesn't usually draw furries. Lol. I think we got one more. Yeah, we got one more voicemail. This is the
Okay.
last one, unless someone sent a last minute in. Let me check if that happened. No. This one is called Guest's Suggestion. 3, 2, 1, go.
Okay, guess you guys might be able to pull now that you had the creator of Tales Guys Trolling on the podcast. Now you have this
Hell
fucking
yeah.
street cred.
Clout.
You guys could have
Cloud, baby.
the guy who created Mr. Boop. He probably knows about Tales that Guys Trolling.
I don't
will
think
be
we could get
thrilled
Alec
to be
Robbins.
on the podcast now.
I don't think we could get him.
Ian JQ, Rebecca Sugar's husband. He knows about Sonichu, so he probably also knows about Tales That Troll.
That would be funny.
Why would we want Rebecca Sugar's husband?
What do you
Nate,
mean?
the best guy ever. That guy.
Okay. Dude, do you think we could get the best guy ever? I don't know. He's got 100,000 subscribers.
I don't know. He's pretty based.
True.
I don't know if he'd grace us.
I will say that oh god. Oh man. I just looked at Rebecca Sugar's fucking Wikipedia. And I see that they're 34 years old, which is basically my age. And they've already rocked the fucking entertainment industry. And I've fucking
Bruh.
done shit with my life. So that's great. Hey, voicemailer. Thanks for ruining my mood by reminding me of Rebecca. This is my whole week down the drain. You know what? How am I supposed to work on the game now? Huh?
Hell yeah.
Hey,
Fuck
don't
you.
blame the voicemailer. Blame Rebecca Sugar.
Blame everyone.
You're right. Cringe. Anyway, what were we talking about? Oh yeah. I wanted to say. Oh yeah. Cybershell said he would like to be a guest on more episodes, and in particular, he said he wants to do a guest episode with Gamers Tavern. So I think pretty soon I will probably suggest that the two of them be on a guest episode together. Soon, maybe 2 episodes from now. I think I've got another guest in
Ooh.
mind for next week. Anyway, I would like to have Cybershell on a little more often. He's a cool
we
dude.
have so Ben, before all this ends.
What's up?
Yeah. Your previous episode of Shreddit, we didn't get to the ABDL post of the week because I couldn't find a good one. I have a last minute voicemail edition.
Okay, you know what?
Oh, no.
That's fair. That's fair.
Oh my god.
Hello everybody and welcome back to the best part of Shreddit, ABDL post of the week.
Yeah.
Ben, take it away.
Uh-oh.
You want me to wear
Uh-oh.
it?
And this is where we don't get invited back.
Here we go.
Good run, guys.
Hey everyone. Now nobody better clip this out of context or anything. Forced to wear diapers, tagged as NSFW. Hey everyone. About a month ago, I introduced myself and spoke about going 24/7, and it's now been a few months since doing so. A few weeks ago, I hit a snag though. The desire faded, as it often does, being ABDL with ups and downs. But since then, my wife has not just become used to me in diapers, but now says she finds me more attractive in diapers. So I went a few days without wearing, and she said she didn't like it. She now checks every morning and every night that I have my diaper on, and does regular checks and tells me if I need a change, or decides to change me. There's even been moments when I said I didn't feel like wearing, and she said that it's not up to me. And as of last week, she's taken away my underwear. I now have to ask for underwear when seeing family and friends. And most of the time, unless it's very close quarters for extended periods, she says no, and makes me wear a more discreet diaper. To be clear, I asked for this when I started down this path. What I did not expect was that she would truly enjoy keeping me diapered, and that I feel required to wear diapers now, versus figured she'd just do it to support me, but I could still decide not to. TLDR, I no longer have a choice in being 24/7, and my wife keeps me in diapers. And it's a dream come true. Anyone else out there forced to be kept in diapers? I couldn't tell how he felt about it until
what
the end.
Stockholm syndrome does to a motherfucker.
I kind of thought he was saying, like, guys, I was just fucking around. I'm in too deep and I want out. Like, this is scary now. But no, he loves
I thought
it.
this was going to be like, and now she wants a divorce because I don't want to wear a diaper anymore. I thought it was going to be sad. But I guess if he's happy,
I thought it was going to be
good for him.
I thought it was going to be I want a divorce because now she's too into it. She's too into my thing, and I don't like it anymore. And it's a dream come true. Honestly, I don't believe it. I think this is a fantasy. I think this guy is he's just writing his fantasies out on his Reddit account.
I mean, possibly with the ABDL, a lot of times you get weird posts like this. Like I saw one where a guy was like, I wore a diaper and no pants to my office building and everyone loved it and high-fived me.
No. Yeah.
Like they want to for some reason they want to act like that it's more accepted in society than it is, which I mean I can see wanting it to be more accepted if you have a really niche fetish or something.
I bet for some people that's part of it. Where it's like part of the fantasy is like, what if everyone could just see my diaper and just think it was cool? Like, what if they liked seeing me wearing diapers?
What if I was cool?
No, it's like, what if the diaper was accepted? What if everyone just appreciated the diaper? And like, I don't know. I bet that has an appeal all its own to some of these people.
Now, Gib, you do not have to read this, but I also got you one.
Oh, bro. Above and beyond, I see.
God. Based.
Yeah, all right. Why not? Littles.
Bro.
Mummy needs you to answer
Jesus.
a very important question. Click me, smiley face. NSFW. Hey, let me... There's emojis. There's a rose and there's 2 genies. If you had your very own genie, and this genie could give you 2 wishes instead of 3, what might I wish? What might you wish? 1 for big life, and 1 for little. Go. Flower and genies. See? Told you it wasn't... What is this? I don't understand.
So...
I hate that I can interpret what this is. I hate that.
One for big life and one for little.
I understand. The genie will give you 2 wishes, but one wish is like, what would your normal big self want? And the other one is, what wish would your little self want?
Oh, that's the name of the people who wear the diapers, they talk of themselves as
they're the littles, yes. Versus the CGs, the caretakers.
It's when you are in the mode. It's when you're in the mode. You enter little space and you're your little self.
Dad, why do they gotta come up with like fantasy just like fucking younglings and shit?
Younglings.
There's always a different term for it.
They have like
he killed all the
they
littles.
have a lot of weird terms.
All of them.
What's
minuscules, nanoparticles, quarks.
Is this okay? So this is from the ABDL
yes
board. Okay, because I know that not all littles are into diapers.
Mm-hmm.
and not all diaper lovers are littles.
Yeah, some people like shitting on the floor.
Yeah, no, they call it messing.
Oh no, I thought that was a joke.
That is not a
Oh.
joke. That is actually reality.
Nope.
Some of them get bad.
I did pick
I was-
one
I was
about
cringe-
messing.
I was
but
cringing when he
I
said
figured
he
it
was
was too
bringing
far
some
for
in,
the
and
PCP.
I'm like, bruh, can you not?
Honestly,
A
how
lot of-
many of these did you have? What do you stockpile them?
Wait,
Do you have
why-
a folder full of them?
Why are there more?
Well, okay. Well, I was posting this as an example of them talking about messing, but I was going through and I was trying to find one, and I picked out 3 that would possibly be funny, and I was going to use 2. I didn't use messing because while it would have been funny, I'm sure the PCP audience is not prepared to.
I'll read this one. I'll read this one. Enjoying messing? No, here we go.
don't have to.
Here we go. Hi.
I don't want
Hi
to
there,
listen to
ABDLs. I'm an AB, and I use diapers,
Oh,
but when I'm
God.
in them, whether while I'm in my little space or big, I never want to mess them. And if I do, parentheses, forced by my mommy, due to suppositories, oh God, I instantly want out of them, and I was wondering how I could enjoy the feeling of them rather than hate it.
Bruh. I think you're not into it. I think that's
Oh
what
my
that means.
god, I naturally hate shitting myself. What can I
That's
do to
so
fix
weird.
this?
It's weird because like I love shitting myself, but like when I do it, like it's awful and bad, and I'm like, I just don't. I
love
don't
the
understand.
I love the idea of shitting. I don't actually like.
I feel like in a previous.
Why would they?
Yeah.
Why would they preface that like whether in little space or big? Like, is there a subset of like messers who shit
only
themselves
do
in
it-
adult
There's
mode?
probably
Like,
there's probably some who only do it in little space, and this guy is saying, yeah, sometimes I'll do it in big space as well.
It's a
Why didn't they just get color or something?
No. See, there's a specific difference. I hate the fact that I know this. I gotta preface this. I
You're
hate
in
the
too
fact
deep.
that
This irony is going to eventually
Well, I mean,
become.
we do a
unironic.
show that has it every week. So.
No.
That's how it. It always.
That's how
goes
it
that
always
way.
starts. That's how
but
it
I
always
have
starts.
I have seen people talk about, right? Some of them enjoy being in big space, messing themselves, and just soaking it in, sitting
Yeah,
on it for
I've
hours,
heard
not
that.
doing anything.
But I feel
and
like
when you're
Yeah.
when you're in little space and you do it, you get off on the idea of being changed and treated like a baby.
I think that like on a previous, I think maybe on like the no, I wasn't on the fetish cast, but on one of like the previous, an old PCP, I think we talked about ABDL stuff, and I think someone said that some people will like shove like oatmeal up their ass and then like and then
Yeah.
shit it out so that they can sit in the oatmeal and it feels like shit. It feels like they're sitting in shit, but it doesn't smell like shit, and it doesn't like, cause the fucking lesions and infections from sitting in shit. So I would, if I were on this board, I would suggest that to this individual.
Modern problems, I guess.
I think he could get real results that way. That's I'm a
Yes,
problem
Ben
solver.
Saint approved
I'm a problem
ABDL
solver.
That's why I'll forever be scared of this part of every episode.
Jesus Christ.
I genuinely have advice for this person.
No.
Maybe you're the one that's in too deep. You know too much.
I just remember hearing that and being like, wow, I guess it would kind of feel like you're shitting, but without like without most of the terrible Fascinating. What'll they think of next? Technology has come so far.
Jesus
Holy fuck.
So
what a way to end an episode.
I think that's gonna do it for this episode of the Pro Crastinators Podcast. Unless anyone's got any last words.
I have some required things to say.
Okay.
Number one, Marimpan is again amazing. I promised him a shout out. He's one of the best. We run a streaming channel with him called Shreddit and it's only spelled Shreddit because I spelled official wrong.
Lol. Okay.
Check out our channel. We have an ABDL segment at the end of every episode, but of course that's not the main draw. The rest of the episode is funny too. It's just
say
that
that.
the ABDL, there's always a stupid post on there. Like you just go on the website and within 3 seconds you found like a perfect post. This person is just terrible. Especially when they talk about sneaking in public and then relieving themselves in like a public area and then just leaving it there. That's when it turns into, okay, we're not kink shaming, we're making fun of somebody who deserves it.
When you're a public nuisance, that's when they cross the line.
Yeah. Check out Lumia Stargazer. She's an amazing VTuber. She's also our fourth host. Assboi is our thumbnail artist. Kai is our big brain. He doesn't do anything anymore.
Kai,
okay.
I've outsourced.
That's the real big brain move. That's the 4-hour work week. Anyway, continue.
Oh, and then just Alexi Million on Twitter. Links below, hopefully. He did our new banner. He did our logo. He does really good art.
You forgot one more.
That's all my shilling. Yeah, check out Shreddit.
You forgot. You should all check out the PCP Minecraft server. Marin does an amazing job. I'm giving another one. I'm giving another one.
I already did that.
That's true, though. That leads into my plug, which is patreon.com/the Pro Crastinators for bonus episodes, including the big bonus episode coming out with me and Cybershell, having a intimate discussion. Not really, but it's funny. It's a funny. We just fucking went all day. And also you get bonus episodes and you get access to the PCP Minecraft server where you can fucking challenge me to a Pokemon battle and Shanghai me onto your podcast. Maybe.
Yes.
It's worked for some people.
Yeah, there's really cool stuff on that server. Like they have gyms for like every PCP member.
It is kind of a masterpiece. The PCP Minecraft server is kind of a masterpiece. Mostly thanks to Marin. Yeah. Okay, are we concluded?
Yes, I think.
Okay, send a voicemail if you want to. That's it. Goodbye. The end. Goodbye.
Bye.
All
Goodbye.
Goodbye.